we don't have an intro. I'm used to
No
the other
intro
one where we
video.
have,
Yeah,
like,
I'm so
like,
sorry.
an
Yeah,
intro.
no
Like,
intro
wait it
video.
out for a minute.
No clue how Simo did any of that stuff. It's way cool how he did that.
Yeah.
He bought it.
Okay, well, I need to ask him where to buy it.
Okay, so let's talk about last session. So last session, little recap. Session 1, Waterdeep Dragon Heist. We have, I gotta go around the table and get used to everybody here. So we've got Fume, Devalia, Corbin, and Dorian.
Dorian.
You guys had a little bit of a run-in at the Yawning Portal with you kind of half saved a young guy's life from going down into the Yawning Portal. Replaced him with a Griffin Rider who got
I
scared.
mean, half. We saved him.
We both saved him.
Well, we didn't live in that timeline, so we don't know exactly what would have happened.
Oh, true.
But you guys ended up fighting a troll. We're so successful. Like, what a blowout. You guys really shut him down.
Oh, yeah.
So fucking easy, man.
It was free. It was free.
Actually, I think you had 3 knockdowns in your first fight, so that's...
Stop.
I think that
Well,
was all 3 of them.
yeah, we
it.
had one person
was literally all
knocked
3 of them.
down 3 times.
Literally was you.
We're doing
And okay, so then what happened? Then you met with the very rich and famous Volo, who told you that he is missing a friend named Floon, and he wanted you guys to go look for him immediately. You sent off. On your way out, you encountered some rough-looking dudes entering the bar that had some weird tattoos of eyeballs. And then you saw those tattoos again later on some corpses, as well as another type of tattoo, a black tattoo of basically a wyvern or a black snake with wings with a little ball at the end of its mouth. You almost got arrested, and then you found your way down to the Skewered Dragon. You are standing currently in the middle of the street, Zastro Street and Fillet Lane. On one side, across the street, you have this big, wide open building with big glass pane windows, and everything inside looks like it's purple. Big, nice, fresh sign that says it's the Zoblob Shop, spelled with an X. And there's a cute little plushie of a beholder sitting in the window looking out. You also have the very rough, glass windows totally blown out bar, the Skewered Dragon, which is where you were sent in the first place. So as you stand in the middle of the street, you have a decision to make, and I will leave that up to you, where you're going to go from here.
You said the Zoblob shop has like a glass window.
Yeah, large glass windows spanning the entire storefront.
Okay. Do we want to check with the owner of the shop, see if he saw anything?
I mean, sounds like a good place to start. Ask the shop owners around. See if they remember anything from that night.
What time in the day is it?
You're looking about 8 o'clock.
PM, right?
Yeah.
At DMD.
Not AM, AM.
PM.
PM.
PM, PM. Yeah,
we
we
want
can
to
go
split
in.
up and get information, or stay as a group.
Ooh, splitting up might be a good idea.
I suggest we stay
Is there-
as a
is
group.
there anywhere we should
Devalia.
split up?
I'm willing to hear you out, though.
I think.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, what, do you not trust us?
Well, actually, I don't trust Fume after he drew
What?
so much attention
No,
to us
you will be with
previously.
me. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue.
Deception. No kidding.
I mean, sure, okay, sure. If we want to, Dorian and I can go check with the shop owner, and you guys can head into the Skewer Dragon. Just be careful.
Just so we can
Don't piss
cover,
anybody off.
just so we can cover some ground before it gets too late.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh, Fume, do you want to go undercover? Do you want to like go to the bar and like pretend we're chilling? You know, with the
I
coat.
mean, I'm always
name?
chilling, so
I mean, okay, well then I'll.
I guess I'm always undercover.
Yeah, I think that, wait, also because like, you know, here, idea. If one of us yells the word chicken and you hear that, so we're in trouble. Got it?
Yeah, sure. Hey,
That's so indiscreet. That's so indiscreet.
No, but it's like what? You know, it's like it's just a fun little. I'm just stop talking.
wait. So why do you guys want to go into the shop? Is there anything there?
They might have seen something.
Yeah, the shop owner might have seen what happened here on the street.
Oh yeah, sure.
Assuming that these two clans, groups, gangs
Thanks.
are
I would call them gangs, right?
okay. The two gangs are somebody's got to be involved with the missing person.
You think those two gangs fighting are related?
Could be. I mean, people are dying. Maybe they kidnapped him for something. I don't know. Crime B has lots of parts.
Yeah.
Listen, I read books. I don't talk about them.
Crime B, lots of parts. Okay, let's split up. Dorian and I are going into the shop.
Okay.
Wait, so are we going undercover or are we not?
No, I was kidding. Unless you want to go undercover.
No, I mean, I'm open to anything. Hey.
No, I think we should be chill. We should just be like chill, not undercover, but just like
just walk in as it. I mean, we are the randoms. We are technically.
Yeah. Exactly. See, you.
Nobody knows this.
Okay, cool. So yeah, ta-da! I guess we can split up.
All right, so I just rolled on who I was gonna follow first, and it turns out it's going to be Corbin and Dorian heading into the Zoblob shop.
Oh.
So you guys split your ways and head to opposite sides of the street, and you head into this shop. And as you open the door, there is a lavender scented purple smoke that just trails out of the door as soon as you open it. Every wall is painted purple. Every dusty little knick-knack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. And there's a hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter. He's wearing plum-colored robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes, so it's like literally just like a finger face painted. He is smoking a pipe and he drops it down and he hops off the desk and he comes hopping over to you very strangely like a bunny. And he goes, hop, hop, welcome to the Zoblob shop. And then he hits his pipe again.
Get the fuck out of there.
What a performance. Thank you. Wasn't expecting that. I'm assuming you're Zoblob?
I am indeed. And who might you find folks be?
I am Elroy. And this is my friend
Dorian.
Elroy and Dorian.
Elroy and Dorian.
Oh, I see what you did.
Yes.
I did not clue
Yes,
in before.
we are Elroy and Dorian. Yeah.
As he exhales, you see that there is that same purple smoke coming out of his pipe as well and out of his mouth. And he goes, well, what are we looking for today?
What do you have?
I have, as you can tell, the best color in the world. Every trinket, everything you can find on all these shelves. Take a look.
I think I will. And I'm gonna kind of just start wandering and looking at everything. Paying no mind, though. I want to pay no mind to the Beholder plushie. What is in the shop?
So it is truly like just a ton of like knickknacks and trinkets and things like that. Some of them seem more useful than others. So for example, one of the items is a brass door handle painted purple with a like purple crystal on the end of it. There is a an invitation in a letter to like a murder mystery party. All the ink is purple. There's a set of purple bone pipes, so the bones are clearly dyed purple. There's a purple rabbit's foot. There's a hilt from a broken sword, all dyed purple. All the
purple.
leathers, everything.
Okay. I'm gonna grab. Can I grab? Am I able to like grab something, or is it all like behind a counter? Or...
Yeah, no, it's all on
I'm
shelves on the walls.
grab the purple rabbit's foot and how much for the good luck charm here?
Hop, hop. 1 gold for everything in the shop.
1 gold for everything. Okay, I'll take everything. 1 gold, you said.
No. 1 gold per.
1 gold.
Per.
Okay, very well. You know, Zoblab shot. I didn't know what we were getting into. Okay, I will take the rabbit's foot. I'm gonna pocket this and I will hand him 1 gold.
Excellent.
And then
you have a fine taste.
And then I'm just gonna keep kind of walking around, perusing. Dorian, if you have anything.
Do you have anything in maybe blue?
A shame. A deep, sorrowful shame. I don't.
Well, what is the significance of purple? The
Well,
color
it's
purple.
Greatest color there ever was.
Does
And
it have
it's-
Does it have any like special properties to it, or
Well, it makes me feel good. And it should make you feel good too. Doesn't purple just smell the best and taste the best? The best foods are purple. Everything is better when it's purple. You should try it. Would you
Name
like
a-
some face paint?
name a good food that's purple?
Grapes, eggplants. That's 2 foods.
Guess you're right. I'll just keep looking around.
Very well. So how did you happen to see the commotion that's going on outside? That can't be good for business.
No. So much violence. Everybody's just pitter, patter, ratter, tatter, fighting in these streets.
How
I
long?
wish it weren't so.
How long have you been set up here, the Zoblab shop?
Well, it's always been the Zoblob shop, but not always run by Zoblob, and he points to himself.
Mm.
I've been here maybe 2 years, but the shop itself has been here many more than that, maybe 10, 12, 13.
Have you ever seen anything like what's going on outside?
Not in
blatant-
all my days.
Blatant gang violence in the streets?
No. Such a shame. Such a dirty, dirty shame. I heard there were deaths in these streets. Just last night. Or tonight. Maybe both. Such a shame.
Yeah, this is the first that we're seeing of it as well. I know it's just interesting. We ran into the guard out there. They were actually kind of pressing us, giving us a hard time. Asking for information. Did you happen to see maybe anything that we can go back to them with? Anybody running off, or did anybody sneak in this way, or anybody look kind of shady around the front of the shop?
Well, I have been noticing a lot of very strange activity. I think... Yeah, there was a bit of a kerfuffle last night. But I don't exactly recall. And as he's like pondering, his hand just kind of motions out and holds open towards you.
I'm gonna the biggest gnome high five I could give him. And I'm going to grab his hand and like by his fingers. And I'm just going to say, gnome to gnome. And I'm going to look over at Dorian as he's kind of just like walking around. Surely you could give me something, Zoblob.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Eggplant.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And he like grabs the back of your neck and he nods to you and he pulls your head like forehead to forehead and he looks over at Dorian and he scuttles you over like further away from him and he says, gnome to gnome. Somebody was jumped last night. It was sickening. 5-on-1. They jumped him, beat him up, and they took him away from here. You should have seen it. It was twisted. Exciting, but twisted.
Did you see who it was? Was there any traits, features of the 5 men?
They just looked brutish. Like brutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, when you're 3 feet tall, they all look like brutes, but I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, Zoblob. Now, what about the one? Was there anything that stood out about the one? You know who he was?
He was... I mean, before they beat his face in, he was very attractive. But then they beat his face in. And he had fiery red hair. You could spot it blocks away.
Have you told anybody about this, Zoblob?
Gnome to gnome?
Gnome to gnome.
No.
Okay. Well,
I don't even know why I'm telling you.
gnome to gnome? Your secret's safe with me? None of this information is coming back to Zoblob. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on because gnome to gnome, salesman to salesman, the reason that I've been jumping into really any work that I can find is because how can you sell anything nowadays? I'm sure you know as a shop owner with all this violence, with all this the crime through the city, it's impossible. So I'm just hoping that they get to the bottom of it. And it's nice to know that maybe now I avoid these streets, given that people are getting jumped. And I hope that you're staying safe and doing the same.
I like you.
I like you,
I will stay
Zoblob.
safe.
And I'm gonna take one of the brass door handles as well, and I'll toss him another gold.
Give me another persuasion check.
Okay. 21.
21.
Says,
That's my favorite door handle. You have excellent taste. Let me do you a favor. Give me that rabbit's foot.
okay. Hand him over the rabbit's foot.
And he takes a hit of his pipe,
He eats the rabbit foot.
blows the smoke into his like closed hand, and he puts the rabbit's foot into it. And then he pulls it out again. And you can see it's got like a little bit of a shimmer to it. And he like just eyeballs it while he hands it over to you. He says, you can use that in a time of need. Think of it like a smoke bomb, but gnome-sized. You know what I mean?
Gnome to gnome? I know what you mean, Zoblob.
Yeah.
Thank you for this. And then I'll pocket the doorknob, or just throw it in my pouch. And then call over to Dorian. Find anything you like, or you're just shopping as well?
I mean, not really.
Your friend has terrible taste.
You know, I I tell him the same thing. Look at the way he dresses, Zoblob. I wish. And you know, I'm gonna grab my goggles and like slap them onto my head because the lenses are purple. And yeah, just look at the way he dresses. Forgive him. He doesn't understand fine taste.
Certainly doesn't. He wanted, and then he grabs the back of your neck and goes forehead to forehead again. He goes, "You wanted something blue."
Honestly, I was appalled at the disrespect. And I didn't want to make a scene. There's already a lot going on in the city, so I didn't say anything. And Zoblob, honestly, you handled it incredibly well.
You're right, I did. But still, and he spits on the ground. He goes, "Shit, I have to clean that up now."
Well,
You see what he made me do?
Zoblob, you stay safe, okay?
I will.
And then Dorian, are you good?
Yeah, I'll be kind of exiting the door first before you.
Okay. And then I'm gonna, as I'm walking out, I'm going up 2 fingers like this, and I'm standing at attention as like a stupid gnome salute that I just made up with Zoblob.
Ah,
I'm saying gnome to gnome,
don't know.
and then we'll head out.
Have an excellent night.
You too, Zoblob.
You see him pull out this like tiny mop from behind his desk. He starts mopping up his spit. Okay, so let's go back in time a little bit as they're exiting the shop here, and we'll let you guys kind of converse on your way out when we jump back to you. So let's go over to Fume and Devalia.
All right. So, I just got a really dry throat. Sorry, one second. Okay, so we walk into the bar, we order a drink, and maybe we ask around, you know? We ask who the regulars are, you know? Chill. Low key.
That's my favorite thing to do.
I have no clue how to do that.
I mean, all you
I'm
gotta
gonna
do is just
try-
be chill.
Okay. Am I chill right now?
You
And
look pretty
she's
chill.
gonna like, oh, I look pretty chill?
You look kinda
Okay,
chill.
cool.
Could be
Okay,
a little
how do I
more
get
chill, but it's not bad.
Oh, I can be how do I fix it?
Just kind of, loosen up the shoulders a bit, a little less tense. Just kind of walk in, kind of like,
Okay.
just like let your body move you,
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh,
Yeah, there
that's
you
so
go.
good.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna try that, and I'm gonna walk into the bar as chill as I possibly can be. I don't know how it's gonna go.
Okay.
Roll performance.
Actually, that's coming. So as you enter, it looks like an absolute ruin. The front-facing windows are all smashed and blown out. There's a ship's anchor lodged in the roof, as I mentioned last time. And you can see just like all the patrons of this bar are just haggard, and they're all drinking from these massive tankards.
Oh yeah.
So I will give you kind of a brief lay of the land here. So there's a central bar that kind of faces outwards. Above, there's almost like a giant, it basically looks like a giant keg, but it mostly is just like a big barrel, from which there stem these basically like hoses that come down to these tap ends. And then there's about 8 tables. None of them totally filled. There's like groups of 4, groups of 3. Some of them are gambling. Some of them have cards. Some of them have dice. And nobody really takes notice of you guys as you walk in.
Means we're being chill and low key.
Yes.
Maybe we're being a little too low key.
Oh, damn it.
A little too chill.
No, is there like a bar that you can walk up to, or?
Yep. So it's like the central kind of station.
Right. Okay. I'm just gonna like look at Fume, like kind of be like to the bar.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. And I'm just gonna walk up and as chill as and low key as I possibly can, kind of trying to like mimic Fume, and just kind of like settle myself in and like wait to be waited on.
And
Well, I'm gonna put my you know how like they in like those like Western shows and stuff where like the cowboy stands against the bar, like the back waist against it. I'm gonna do that, but I want to take like an actual like
I know
serious look around the bar.
exactly what you're talking about right now.
And I'll cross my legs and everything, arms crossed, you know.
Yeah, the spurs.
But I'm gonna take like an actual like serious look around the bar to see if I notice anything that stands out or any maybe particular person that looks like maybe they're like a sore thumb kind of standing. You know what I mean?
Sure. So you actually can see that there are. It is a total mishmash of different like gnomes, dwarves, so on and so forth, and the lay of the land, like everybody kind of just looks like they fit in. The only ones that maybe seem a little bit out of place, there is a dwarven woman, a human woman, and a gnome male sitting just tucked away to one side, and they just kind of look a little bit like their kind of backs are a little straighter, and you know they're not really hunched over, and they're kind of sipping their drinks rather than slamming them. It's really the only difference that kind of stands out for you. Everybody else is just rough and grumble.
It's a dwarven woman and human male?
Yeah, dwarven woman. Dwarven woman, human female.
Oh,
Sorry, woman, dwarf, woman,
What the
okay, so
fuck
they're
is
both-
going
they're both-
on?
male. No.
So they're both female.
There's 3 at the table.
Oh, there's 3. Okay, hold on. One more time from the top. So you have
Female
a dwarven
dwarf,
woman.
female human, male gnome.
Okay, there we go. Perfect. And then also in that kind of look around, I don't notice any tattoos of like the gang signs, if you will, like the eye or the wyvern one, whatever. I don't notice that on anyone from what I can see at least.
Give me a perception check.
There it is. I was waiting for the perception check.
You got this.
You got this. You're so
Hold on,
perceptive.
let me remind myself of my perception pluses. Something. Respectable, 17.
There you go.
17. There's a lot of tattoos in this bar.
Specifically those I'm looking for, yeah.
Yes, you catch that there is one person with their sleeves rolled up. Not all the way, but you can see kind of their wrist. And you see what seems to be the same head with the ball coming out of the mouth of that snake tattoo.
With the wyvern gang tattoo.
Center.
Wrists. Okay. Alright. Then I guess I will kind of not really look over to Dvalia, but just kind of, keep looking straight, but I'll be like, so do you notice anything here in particular?
I'm looking straight at trying to get waited on at the bar. I noticed nothing. I'm just staring.
Okay, so then I guess I would notice that you weren't looking. Then I'll be like, yeah, so pretty weird place that we're in, but a couple of things I personally noticed. Over there on the side, there's three people: a dwarven woman, a male gnome, and a human woman. Seemingly sitting kind of out of place. They seem like they don't really belong here. They don't seem as, I guess, rugged as everyone else. And there's a guy over there. I don't know if you see him. If you look really closely on his wrist, if you can get a good look, he seems to have a tattoo from that wyvern gang. What do they call it? No, not Zentaran, the other one.
Zentarim or
Zentarim.
Xanathar?
Oh, that is Zentaran, okay. The Zentaran gang. The one with the wyvern and stuff.
I'm afraid to look because I don't want to like turn around.
Yeah.
And look at them,
You just take when you get your drink, take a quick
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
Yeah, be chill.
Chill. Yeah, chill people don't just turn around and look at things,
Chill
right?
people don't do that.
Yeah, right. Is there like a bartender or anyone like any sort of
He's been standing behind you for a little.
what?
No, she's been looking at him.
Okay, I know.
Oh.
No, so yeah, he's just been kind of tending to things. He's this really rough-looking dude, big pot belly, kind of greasy black hair, big forehead, and he just turns to you. He's got basically like a butcher apron on as well, and he just turns to you and he just, "Oh, you welcome.
Hi.
You're not new here, are you?"
I'm actually very new here. But like we're keeping it. It's just it's whatever, I guess.
I'm gonna whisper like, be chill.
Just whatever, I guess. It's whatever. But I'm new here, I guess.
Well, Welcome to the Skewer Dragon. You drinking tonight?
Depends on what's on the menu.
Well, I got these hoses, and beer comes out of them. It's a good menu for you.
Oh, is it just there's no Sorry, I just had a friend recommend this place to me, and they were like, I don't know, you actually might know them. They have I don't know. Whatever, but they have just said you had a lot of choices here. Is it just beer?
Well, we have this stronger stuff, but it costs more, and nobody really buys it, so...
Oh, okay. It's wow. Okay, I will have one beer to begin.
That's good.
That's yeah. Yeah. You know what's funny? Can I say as well? He's like making the drink.
Yep.
Like, you know, it's really funny because my friend, you know, I don't go out a lot. It's not really my thing, you know. It's whatever. But my friend came here. Actually, you might have seen him, and I like give the description of Fume that we were given by Volo.
Balloon?
Floon.
Floon. Wait, Floon by.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, we both have red hair too. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
And you see he kind of he's filling up your beer, and as you're describing and you kind of get to the part about the red hair, he starts like over pouring your beer, and it starts like pouring on the ground. And God.
I don't have to pay extra for that, right?
No, that's my fault.
Oh, that's all good. Happens.
He kind of puts the beer down in front of you, and he leans in and he
Yep.
looks to the two of you. Your friends, you said he comes around here.
Well, I know he came here at least once and recommended it. So I don't know if he's come here multiple times. Have you seen him here multiple times? He hasn't really told me much about that. He just said, "Oh, you have to check out this place."
Did he recommend it to you today? By chance? And kind of like a little half grin starts sliding on his face.
Insight? What the fuck? Can roll insight?
Go ahead, roll insight.
11.
You kind of gather that he's kind of digging info out of you now. He's trying to question you.
Oh my god! I'm chill. Doesn't matter.
So fucking chill.
So fucking chill.
It's whatever. Like, it's like in passing, like, oh, like, hey, girl, don't forget to check out the place. You know, wasn't super like a big deal or anything like that. It's low key. It's like whatever, you know. It's chill.
Right, chill. But again, did he ask you to? Did he recommend us to you today? You spoke to him today, did you?
I don't remember. I wasn't today. It was, I don't know. I forget when it was, but it wasn't today.
Give me a deception check.
I'm so scared.
Dude, during this whole convo, I just give her like this weird side-eye look with an eyebrow raise.
What do we got?
A 5.
A 5? And he kind of slides the beer up closer to you. He says, yeah, your friend. Sounds like he likes the place. Sounds like he has a good time here. It's 2 copper for the beer, by the way.
Oh, no problem. I give him 2 copper.
And, sorry. And he just kind of smiles, and it's just the greasiest. Like his teeth are pointing every direction you can imagine.
Sorry, he said.
Yeah.
No problem. I'm just gonna turn around and just. Oh I'm gonna like grab his Fume's elbow. Hi, Gemma. And say, kind of like as a maybe this was a bad idea. We gotta go.
Wait, why? What happened?
I have bad vibes,
Listen.
bad vibes, bad vibes, bad vibes. I think we should go. I think we should go. I think we should go.
You sure it's that bad? I mean, we have
I don't know.
people we can talk to
why-
still, you know?
I mean, yeah, but he said sorry. Like, what do you say he said sorry about?
I don't know, just being polite, you know?
I don't think.
Chill. You're
I
not
don't
being chill right
think
now, okay, first of all.
because I don't think I was chill enough.
We're trying to, that's what we're trying to fix right now. Just
Okay, wait. Okay, so
take a breath. We're good.
okay, she's just gonna hold her beer. She's like shaking, just like take a sip. Just...
So have you, Devalia, have you looked around yet, or are you?
Not yet, no.
Well, I told her what I saw.
Yeah, he told me what he saw, but I haven't looked around myself.
Well, I mean, there's, like I said, there's the people over there we can talk to, the three of them. There's the weird guy with the tattoo from the gang. I don't know if you want to talk to them.
We should talk to people from the gang.
I kind of already did, sort of. I mean, I guess it wasn't really the gang. I guess they were just the observers of the gang, sort of. But I mean, it was far from it, I guess.
Okay, maybe should we like? Is there like an empty table?
Yeah, there's plenty of them.
Should we maybe like grab an empty table? Maybe people come to us because we're like chill.
I mean, things are, if we're too chill, they might not notice us. That's the thing.
Damn it, that's so difficult to think about being chill. So you have to be like the right amount of
Well,
chill.
yeah. You have to level. Yeah. There's different levels of chill. I mean, if you want to be, yeah.
Sorry,
If you want them to notice us, then you don't be chill.
Okay, should we ask to join a table?
Yeah, what's the thing? Do you want to go to the gang one, or do you want to go to the kind of uptight-looking, kind of polite ones?
Oh, can I look at them? Can I like maybe gauge which one is like more receptive to like speaking to people?
Sure. So you look around, and you see, just loads of like just similar looking, big orc type creatures and humans and whatever. And you catch a glimpse, it's been pointed out to you, you see just the head of the potential Zentrum tattoo. And then as your eyes kind of peruse over to the other side group, the three people sitting at that table, you know them, they're librarians.
Why?
Oh.
Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, and I'm like, I got this. Come along. Come. I know them like from work?
Yep.
It's like Dan like
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna walk over to that table and be like, hey.
And they all just kind of like look up and they're like, Devalia?
I know, right?
Why? I didn't think this was.
I didn't think so either. But I'm trying to be more chill.
Yeah, she's learning.
I'm learning.
How's that working out?
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I got a beer. I hold up the beer.
I didn't think you partook.
I know. I don't. But now I do. I guess. I don't know. Casually, socially. I don't know. What do people say? I'm not being chill right now, am I?
No, you're doing good. You're not bad.
Okay.
Yep. It's good.
So do you guys come here often?
And they all kind of like look around at each other like, yeah, like all the time.
Wait, how do you know them? Who are these people?
Oh, we work together.
At the library?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a big building, but we all kind of like know our way around and know each other.
Well, there
all
are a
have
bunch of
different
librarians sitting in a bar like this, of all bars, it's like, it's a little
Yeah,
weird.
it's a little far away, guys, too. You guys won't want to get out of the way that easily, huh?
Yeah, well, we don't, and they're kind of like looking around, and there's like, well, we don't get, like bonuses or anything like that, or whatever.
True.
So
It's true.
we kind of live down here.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. What's this bar's deal? Like, who's around here?
You know, people who live down here and people who kind of. I mean, lately it's not been the best crowd, but
Oh my god, why?
just times are changing. I think
Oh my god, that's crazy.
it is.
It's actually it's actually funny. Friend DA. Friend DA?
What?
Friend, like NDA but friend.
Oh,
Friend
my
DA.
Sure, Devalia. Yeah.
I like one of my friends actually he comes here kind of sometimes. He has like red hair and like I describe Fume.
As soon as you say red hair,
Loon.
she just goes, hey, and she like looks around. She goes, just why don't you sit? Why don't you just sit
Okay.
and tell us about your friend? Like, maybe a little quieter.
Oh, is something? Do I not know something? Or
Well, what's your friend? Go ahead.
well, it's just in passing. They were like, "Oh, check this place out. It's great." And is it something? What? You're being? I feel weird about this interaction.
You're friends with Flu? You said.
In passing, you know what I mean? Like, hey, you know, we're not like friends, but like we're chill.
Give me a deception check.
12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just hanging out with like redheads now, I guess.
I just coincidence.
Oh, he's actually my brother, as you can see by the hair.
And I like smack. Fume. I'm like, so funny.
Trying to find my brother, I guess, you know.
Oh, you're trying to find him.
Yeah, he's just kind of gone. I don't know. He didn't come home. Any ideas? Just kind of see what's up.
Well, you're saying he's actually. I thought you were joking.
I don't know. Maybe I am. I'm not sure.
And they just all look to you, Devalia. They're like, who the f-?
He's just being Fume. It's fine.
I mean, either way. I mean, is there anything you know about him? You know, I'm just, you know.
Yeah, I feel like should I
Simple
be
question.
like being his? Should we even be chill with him? Because he kind of seems like I may be making a wrong decision. You guys wouldn't lie to me, right?
Well, if he's your friend,
Well, he's like we're not like a friend. You know what I mean? Friend.
your friend might be not able to be your friend much. Let's maybe let's just go outside. Let's just go outside. Cuz we're all done drinking, I think, right? And she looks around, they all just kind of like they're chugging back like 3/4 of a stein. Mm-hmm.
I haven't even ordered a beer yet. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, maybe
Yeah.
you know. Still got a beer to order.
We can go outside. Let me.
Oh, what? Okay. I mean,
Oh, that's fine. You can drink mine, and I just give him my beer.
Okay, this is weird.
This is weird. I feel weird. Are you sure you want to go outside?
I do. I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about this inside, but there's some stuff probably you should hear about if
Okay.
he's your friend.
Yeah, I feel kind of out of the loop right now. Which for a librarian, that's so weird.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're done. So.
Okay.
And she kind of like nods to the barkeep and she puts a couple of copper coins down on the table, like a pretty big stack of them. Like there's probably 20 copper coins there. And she like wipes her mouth and they all shuffle outside.
Okay.
And if you guys follow, I'll say this is probably a good point chronologically where the other two would be stepping out of their shop as well. So I'll say you guys kind of reconvene in the street here.
Okay.
And on your way out, give me a perception check.
Everybody?
Sorry, no,
Or-
just the two.
Which
Sure.
two?
us two.
Us
I
two.
was too.
I have a natural 1.
Yeah, mine's pretty doggy. Mine's like
Plus
7 or some shit.
5 is 6.
Poop.
My passive perception is 15 or not. Yeah.
Okay. On your way out, not necessarily directed at you, the only thing that you catch is somebody just kind of gruffly, ranting, and you just hear, just another spoiled noble, rich, he just rubs our noses in it. Good. I'm glad. And then you guys get out the door.
And that's while we're inside, we hear that.
Like as you're walking beside.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll say you guys kind of reconvene with your 3 new friends, which, by the way, they have names.
Hell yeah.
The dwarf is named Glad. The woman, the human, is named Momil, and the gnome is named Sethi.
Okay. And then what was that? Gnome?
The gnome is Sethi.
Okay. I can't spell. Cool. All right. And who am I talking to mostly right now?
For the most part, it's been Glad, who has kind of been taking on the. She kind of takes charge at the library as well, so it makes sense that she's reigning this group.
Okay. That.
Our places were they were right next door to each other, or they were across the street from one another?
Across the street, so the doors open up towards the same street.
Okay.
So I'll actually jump to you guys too. I'll say, like, it's not immediate, but within a couple of seconds. So if there's anything you guys want to discuss, Dorian and Corbin, on your way out, you can feel free to do that before you encounter these guys.
I'll just walk out and say, fortunately, Zoblab had some pretty good information. I'm gonna look back to see if he's looking at. Is he still cleaning?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just look back just to make sure that he doesn't see me immediately talking to Dorian. Had some information. Sounds like he saw Bloon get kidnapped, but I think maybe we hold off on chatting about this until we link up with Devalia and Fume, and then maybe take it elsewhere and see what information they got. We can go back and forth. And also, and I'm gonna hit him on the thigh, don't disrespect the man. The purple room. Come on, man. You might as well have picked up the stuffy and spiked it on the ground, Dorian. You gotta have a bit more tact around my people.
I mean, it was just pretty. It was pretty bland in there. Just was pointing it out.
Bland would be what you're wearing, Mr. Drab leather robes and whatever. Let's go catch up with Devalia and Fume.
You said he saw it happen? When was this?
Last night.
Didn't he say it was like 7 days ago?
Wait, Volo?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I actually forgot.
Volo,
when did he say that?
Did he say 7 days ago? I don't think so.
A few days ago.
Oh, he said a few days ago.
I have 7 days written down.
Well, that's because you were watching The Ring before you joined the session last week, dude.
I have Flume, Volo's friend, is lost near the Skewer Dragon in the south 7 days ago.
Yeah, I didn't write a time frame. I don't know what time frame it is.
Anyways.
Yeah, what is a time frame? Actually, I mean that is kind of important anyway. I would say.
I'm gonna
Retcon
address this in a second. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure. I don't know.
Yeah, let's fill that in just in case.
Let's fill this in. Yeah, I'm gonna retcon the Zoblob portion. It was a couple days ago.
Okay.
Okay.
That was my mistake. That was my mistake.
Okay.
All good.
Yeah, like I said, a couple days ago.
Interesting.
So, let's...
That lines up, I guess.
Yes, it does. You hear from the dark clouds above. Yes, it
Yes,
does.
it does. It was a few days ago. Okay. All right. Well, let's
Yeah,
go.
We
link
should
up.
tell the others. Yes. See what they found.
I do want to say though, Ashley, as we're walking out, I am going to sneak behind and slowly walk over to that guy with the tattoo.
Okay.
Is there a seat beside him?
I mean, there's 3 people at the table, and there is 1 empty seat.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit down. Like, is it beside him or is it not beside him?
Yeah, we'll say it's beside him.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit down beside him. And then I don't know, is it my turn, I guess, or I don't know. Should I?
Well, I
do
mean,
my turn?
if you're doing this right now, so we're gonna.
Okay, sure.
Before.
So I'm just gonna, so as I see them walk out, I'm gonna kind of like slowly back out and then go and sit down beside him, and I'll be like, with the beer that she got me, kind of slam it down on the table, and be like, hey there, man, I couldn't help but notice the tattoo on your wrist there. I come on myself on the back. I think we're from the same group here, huh?
And he just kind of like slowly.
Hey, be chill.
And he looks at your forearm. He goes, I don't know you. And
Well, I mean,
don't wish to.
Well, see, I don't know you either, but I don't think we all know each other in the guild, right? There's some people you don't know, some people you do. Look, we're from the same guild. I want to ask you something. What happened with the fight last night? Or just recently, rather. I heard that there was a big fight.
Give me a deception check on this first.
Oh, okay. What's my deception? Where is my deception? Oh, there it is. Hey, it's a good one. I rolled the fucking 2, so it's 7. Fuck, dude, I have a +5 and I rolled a 2. That's so cringe.
And he goes, well, Mr. Persistent, maybe you can... Are you wearing, like, long sleeves right now?
Just on the right arm.
Just
Left
on the
arm
right
is shorter.
Okay. Maybe you can roll up that sleeve, and I'll tell you everything you need to know. Brother.
Let me think. Well, I want to roll it up. So no one else is here from our group, though.
Correct.
Okay, I want to roll it up just enough to show that there's some very light ink on my forearm. I'm not gonna show the full whatever there is, if there is anything. I'm just gonna show that there is light ink, and I'll be like, I mean, I can't show the whole thing in public here, you know. It's kind of risky. I see you're not showing yours.
Huh. Yeah, but I'm not afraid to. And he rolls up his whole thing, and you see it is the full tattoo.
Well, clearly your station's below mine, because unfortunately I cannot do that. But that's not the point. The point is, I'm trying to understand what happened with that fight. And my patience is kind of getting a little bit thin here.
And then the dude sets off a nuke and we all die in the campaign.
Okay. Roll a deception check here.
I do want to also clarify, just going back, that fight that we saw on the streets, it was, just to reiterate, was it 5 of his, like, of this group's people and then 1 of the I people? Or what was it again? Just to double check.
No, it's split evenly.
So it was about even, right? Okay.
You're going to roll this deception check at disadvantage because he's already caught you in 1, so
Sure.
if you're trying this route again.
Okay, no, actually not bad. 17.
17 at disadvantage, 17?
Yeah, I rolled a 12 and like a 14 or some shit.
God damn. Okay. He goes, look, I really don't care what your position is. You don't seem to know how things work. So I'm going to let you walk away. And, that's not something I tend to give out.
Look, buddy. I feel like you're the one that doesn't understand your position here.
And he like slams his hands down on the table and stands up. Really?
Really? Trust me. If you want to escalate this, I wouldn't suggest going back to the headquarters after this. It's your choice.
He's gonna swing at you.
No, Tima's dead.
Okay, so once.
God damn it.
Yell chicken, chicken.
Chicken, chicken.
Give me 1 sec.
Anyone order some chicken?
Pull up his stat block here. Just give me.
Fuck. Let's hopefully get some information here, you know what I'm
Yeah, I know.
saying? It's like when I'm stealthing on the on fucking the other guy. I wanna keep going, bro.
And so as he swings, he's gonna roll for a. It's a 13 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. So he's going to do. He's gonna do 4 bludgeoning damage as he just smashes you in the jaw. And you immediately, as you're kind of taking it across the face, the other 2 stand up, and you hear the bartender go, "Oh, come on now."
Okay. I'm gonna just pretend like I'm gonna take it, but I want to do my very best to show that it didn't hurt at all. And kind of stand there like just taking it. And then I'll be like,
You
oh,
get
okay.
another chance to walk away. 3 seconds. And he starts like cracking his knuckles again.
Okay, then I'll just be like, okay, I'll be like, all right, man. Hey, you know what? You feel like you made the wrong decision here. I guess we'll talk about this later.
No, we won't. And he starts like laughing with his friends, and he sits down again, and he kind of like nods you to the door.
I wanna, as I'm walking away, is there anything I can pickpocket from his pockets? That I notice?
No shot.
No, that I notice. I'm not saying I'm going to, but is there anything I
Okay,
notice that I might be
So
able
he
to?
has a. Let me see here. He has a mace that you can see strapped to his belt. He has a big crossbow on his back as well, and he's got a coin bag strapped basically right beside the mace.
How big is the coin bag? Are we talking here?
It's little. It's like, it would fit in your hand.
Oh, not worth it. Okay, I'll just walk away then.
Did you want it to be the size of a bowling ball?
If it was bigger, I would have like probably tried snatching it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But...
Dude, it's
Well, a little bit bigger, something looks a little more nice,
I see.
tempting.
Okay.
That's not tempting. Yeah, and I'll just walk out.
Okay. So you guys kind of are convening here. Your friends have like gathered. I guess Devalia, you and the other 2 kind of get together first for a little bit. So I'll let that play out for a little bit before, like, that interaction was not actually that long. So.
Okay.
I guess just like as we're walking over, it's like, "Hey, Devalia, where's Fume?"
He's. What?
Deval,
Wait, he was.
you
We were walking out.
you lost him, Devalia.
Frick. What?
Devalia, he
He's
will.
fine.
He's
fine.
He is a liability, Devalia. He's a liability, Devalia.
Fine.
No,
I'm
we
sure he's fine.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll
And
see if
at
he's
this,
fine.
you hear the rattling and slamming of a table and the rattling of the silverware on it, and then you just hear a ooh, and then walking out, maybe holding his face with a big welt on the side of his jaw. You see Fume enter the pack.
oh my God. I'm gonna turn around, look at Fume. Turn around, look. He might not have been fine.
No, he might.
Oh, can you get? Okay.
Hey guys, hey, what's
Hey.
up? Sorry, I fell a little bit. It's kind of slippery over there. Some beer spilled or some shit.
Insight.
She wants to
So,
know if you're lying.
Yeah, go ahead. You know it's a lie, so you can roll
Okay.
a deception check. Well, no, Devalia.
Well, I'll roll deception, right? I guess.
Roll deception, and then you roll in. Devalia rolls insight.
He rolls a
Okay.
fucking nat 20.
okay.
Okay, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 13.
17.
She's so
yeah.
stupid.
Sounds right.
That's great. All
Yeah,
that, man.
I should sue this place, honestly, but whatever. Next time.
I like. But best part is, you're still chill.
Hey, I'm still chill even with this thing on my face. That's when you know you're chill.
That's crazy.
Okay, you'll get to this level one day.
Anyways, so this is Glad, No Mail, and Sethi.
Glad no mail.
Momel.
No Mail.
Momel with an M.
No
Mo-mail.
mo mail.
Mo Mail? Oh, I heard No Mail. No Mail.
Hey.
Ma Mail.
Wants mo mail. Okay, mo
And
mail.
Sethi. We all work at the library together. And they might actually know something about our friend. I'm a wink at Corbin. Like something about our friend, that recommended the bar to us.
Right. I think I might also know about our friend.
No, but apparently, he shouldn't be our friend. You should tell us why. Tell us why.
Maybe we should go not in the middle of the street or in front of the bar.
That's a really good point.
Are you guys familiar with the area? Is there somewhere we can go to chat about this?
Yeah, we all live around here, and boy, do I like you. Let's get out of the street.
Let's get out of the street.
And she just kind of ushers you down in between a couple of buildings and just kind of pinches you in basically back up the street here, right up here. And pinches you in between two buildings. It's pretty quiet, not a whole lot of movement in the street down here. And from what you can tell, any movement that you see is mostly just a rat or some sort of rodent running along the street lines. And she just immediately looks to you, Devalia, and she just goes, "You are a lot more interesting than I thought you were."
Who did you think I was? Be honest.
I am just sorry that we never invited you. That's all.
Aw. Man, I wasn't invited. You guys do this a lot?
You know what? Yeah, but there's it sounds like there's more important stuff that we can be dealing with here. So,
Okay.
your friend, and she looks around to everybody, right?
Yeah.
Well, my brother, but yeah. So,
Hey, your brother,
oh, I said that earlier. Yeah.
right?
I mean, the hair and everything. Yeah.
It matches. Couple of things. He came down there with Volo the other day. I'm sure you all know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was in town until I saw him. He had a whole entourage. The place just kind of blew up. And it seems like some of those guys that were there tonight, they were there too. And there was a little group of them, just 5 of them. And all I saw was he got really drunk, your friend. Volo got really drunk. Volo took off. And your friend met up with another friend of his, apparently. Looked really similar to him. Red hair, attractive as you name it.
Keep it in your pants.
I never met up with him, but huh?
Yeah. And all we saw, we were in the bar. All we saw 1 minute, Volo left. And about a half an hour later, the other one with the red hair, not your friend, was going around looking for him. Had no idea where he was. And just by chance, I didn't see your friend, but I did see a lot of those guys act in some sort of way up at their warehouse, right by my house. wish I could give you more because we had to avoid the place for a couple of days. Because that was not a good night.
Sorry, who is by the warehouse?
Yeah, that was confusing.
The Zentarim with the tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
They've been acting a little wild lately out by their warehouse.
They-
So,
And they're the ones with the wyvern tattoos?
Yeah.
Or the eyeball?
Wyvern.
Wyvern.
so long story short, a bunch of them show up to the bar. Your friend Floon meets up with another guy that looks just like him. They're hanging out, they're partying, and then all kinds of raucous goes down, and your friend goes missing, and the other one just starts looking for him.
Did you happen to catch the other one's name?
Well, you might know who he is. His name is Renaer. And he's a little known son of Neverember. Who,
Sorry.
if you're from Waterdeep, you will know that he was the previous Open Lord of Waterdeep.
So I'm just
Oh,
gonna
shit.
I'm just gonna
Sorry.
agree and look at Devalia in hopes that she knows what she's talking about, because I live outside Waterdeep, which I guess maybe I would know just because I live.
You'd probably know.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no. You're kidding. Guys, I think we might have a case of mistaken identity on our hands. Like, straight up.
What are you
Because
saying?
when I was walking out of the bar, someone was like, "Oh, noble, rah 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 rah. Glad we gave what to him, etc., etc." Like being proud of like doing something to a noble. And I think what happened was the Zentarim thought that Floon was Reynard and took him and thought that, you know, he was Reynard and probably like beat him up or whatever.
Okay.
Like how? Wait, sorry, Glad. How much do they look alike? Like super alike?
Same height, same build, same hair. I mean, their faces are definitely different, but they're
You're drunk
both
enough.
Close
They're
enough, yeah.
attractive, you know. They're
Keep it
good-looking
in your
guys.
keep it in your pants.
I'm trying.
Keep it in your pants.
Okay, okay. And they've been acting up by the warehouse, you said?
Yeah. Since that night, there's been a lot of activity at the warehouse, and it's right around the corner from my place.
I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
Well, it's fine.
This place, it's near here.
Yeah, kind of. It's a couple of blocks away.
What direction?
North. Just it's up near Candle Lane, right in the middle of the street.
Question. Can I roll history or something to get anything I can remember about Reynard or Neverember?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Gotta do
history.
D20 because I kept getting screwed over by my last one.
That bad boy in
Ah,
jail.
there we go. History, am I rolling?
History.
23.
Nice.
23. Nice. So, so you definitely know that he was the previous, actually, because
No, you're good.
I've lost the first name. Dagult.
Dagult.
So Dagult. Neverember. And he was the previous Open Lord, but he had ties to Neverwinter, and he was actually ruling Neverwinter at the same time, and so the people of Waterdeep basically voted him out because he was too split focused. He's got children, some say more than he lets on, and That's what you know. Also, I'm gonna text you something.
I just texted you something.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Whispers,
Mamacita.
whispers.
Whispers, whispers, whispers.
Wait, who the fuck is the Gold? What? I'm confused.
The Gault Neverember was the previous Open Lord of Waterdeep.
It's
But now
on
he's
me.
Which
he's
is
out
like,
of power.
what is that? Like the prime minister?
Yeah, essentially, like the leader.
At the same time, I will give you one last piece of information.
Okay.
As you're kind of like recalling, like you're kind of spilling through your thoughts, and like your eyes kind of come down, and you see Dorian standing in front of you, and you're like, oh, what was the crest? What did his crest look like? And then you see his shield, and the Neverember crest is on Dorian's shield.
Bitch. I'm just kidding.
All
I
right.
thought I said Renair's was the previous Open Lord.
Renair-
No, that's his
Renair is
son,
the son.
who looks like
Oh, he's the
Floon.
son of the previous Open Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's Renair, so
Renair.
Renaer, Renair.
Okay.
Although
Interesting.
I kind of like Renaired.
That's what I thought you said. I was like, that's kind of badass. Like,
A little
okay.
less badass now, but it's okay.
All right. So okay. So I'm the only one that notices the shield. Crest?
Yeah, I'll say right now you're the only.
Okay.
Link
I like knows it
together.
as.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man. I mean, yeah. Wow. Okay. You know, guys, thank you so much. I interrupted your drinking. I am so sorry about that. And I take a bit of copper out of my my pouch and I say, next one's on me. Okay? Actually, you know what? Take the day off tomorrow. Go wild.
Okay, with pay?
Yeah, gotcha. We're chill like that at the library.
We're not, but okay. That's fine.
I got you.
Fine.
Just I really appreciate this, guys.
Yeah. No problem. Hey, I mean, I'm actually just gonna head home tonight, so
Okay. Safe home.
I can show you, or just it's hard to miss. It's the only warehouse on Candle Lane. It's right in the middle, and I mean, they keep their symbol somewhere on their door, so
Right. We'll find that
Yeah,
on our
we'll
own.
find it. We'll be able
Yeah,
to find
but
it.
you go home. You be safe home. Thank you so much. And I'll see you at work.
see you, Devalias. Sorry
ya.
again for not,
Nah.
Next time.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
They all kind of head north up Zastro.
Oh, fuck. Can I retcon and ask
Yep.
where we could find Renair, if they know?
And they all just kind of go, shrug their shoulders, like, look, after everything went down, we were out of there. He stayed behind.
Okay. Well, thank you, Vlad and Momale and Sethi. We appreciate it.
Have a good night, guys. And they
Thanks.
Well, and I think it would probably behoove of us. Our next step would be to find Renair.
Oh, I was gonna say we go to the warehouse.
Yeah, the thing about going to the warehouse is numbers. We don't know what's going on in there. We don't know what they want. I think we go to Renair first to figure out why they want to take Renair, if we can find him. To
Politics,
figure
probably.
out how much.
Something about politics.
Yeah, so
But
because
why? He's out of power. Why would you want to take the son of someone who's out of power?
Probably just to find information, honestly. That's what else would you want? Just it's all information. It's always information.
and it's only a matter of time before they don't believe that Floon is Renair, right? What is Floon going to be able to give them? Eventually, they'll probably catch on that they've got the wrong guy, which gives us enough time to track down Renair and figure out what they want with him. And ultimately, best case scenario, not that we make a trade. I don't want to trade Renair for Floon, but we have a an easier route into retrieving our redheaded friend.
I don't think we have that much time. They don't care about killing people. They figure out Flume's not Renair, he's dead.
Hasn't it been like a few days? Like, there's no way they haven't figured that out by now. I mean, what the fuck? That'd be kind of weird. There's no way.
And
they're
Renair
that
has to
stupid.
be hiding, right? Like, if he knows people are after him, like, what do you think, Dorian? And I'm looking at Dorian.
I mean, our only clue is the warehouse. Unless we want to keep asking around.
I'm gonna look to Fume, and
I like the warehouse idea. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I think it best that we don't keep asking around. I just want you guys to
doesn't hurt
know.
get more. Well, I don't ask any. I don't know. First of all, I don't know what you're talking about. Number one, I don't ask anything.
Hey, you know what, Fume? I will tell you, you ask the hard-hitting questions, and sometimes we need that. But maybe just a little less. We need a pinch of hard-hitting questions, not a handful of hard-hitting questions.
I mean, when I see an opportunity, I just take it.
Well, I
They're
see.
not always all opportunities, but you don't find that out until after.
Speaking of opportunities, it's already been a couple of days. Flune's, what are we saying? The possibility for survival is here. Do you think we have time to maybe rest up before, we jump into that warehouse?
Yeah, I think so. I seem to remember the probability of surviving kidnapping after 24 hours usually dead within those first 24 hours. So honestly, yeah, we probably rest up.
We're still in this person's house and they just left.
Yeah, what? Who's
you're in
yeah.
the street.
We're in the, okay,
We're
we're in the
like-
street. They just
yeah.
took us up. Okay.
Oh, we left. Okay.
Okay. Is there a spot that can we just kind of hang out in the alley here and take a short rest?
Yeah, if you want.
I could find somewhere.
Yeah, maybe Dorian knows his way around, right?
I do know my way around.
Well, I mean, out of character stuff. I mean, if she wants her spells back, we need a long rest. All right.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I would-
I don't think we have. I mean, in character, do you guys want to find a place to rest for the night before we jump into what could be a warehouse full of Centaurim?
Might be a good idea.
I mean, if we have the time, we have the time.
But I feel like if Floon's dead, he's already dead, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we should maybe rest up and, because someone did fall and hit themselves. Pointing at.
I'm good. I'm chilling.
Yeah, you're so good at that.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking good at that.
Is there
But
a tavern near us
Or an inn
that I
or
would know
somewhere to-
about?
Maybe we can go back to the bar. Maybe they have a place to sleep there.
I don't. Bad vibes. Bad vibes.
I don't
think
want
that's
you to slip and fall.
Yeah.
again.
And also,
I mean, I got you with me now.
here's the thing. Like when I was talking to the bartender, he was like, "And I'm sorry," and he did nothing wrong. And so it's like weird. It's weird, right? Isn't that weird? I was trying to be chill the entire time. In my mind, I was like, so.
You guys are.
They're pretty chill.
You guys are chill. You guys are
Thanks,
so.
man.
you guys
I'm
are so
working on it.
All right, let's find a place to chill then.
Is there a tavern that we would know about?
For like a place to sleep,
Yeah.
there is. Are you looking for
Like an inn, yeah,
Or do any
Yeah,
of us
so-
live fucking close?
not a tavern.
There's actually a couple of like really low end, just kind of like crash houses that are literally just like sleeping bags on the floor type
Oh my-
setups,
Back 1 second.
and they're like 3 copper for the night. There's a couple like, and then it kind of scales up from there. Like if you want something a little bit higher end, basically the farther north that you go, the more you're gonna find more stuff. The Yawning Portal also has really decent places to sleep.
Did you say security is an issue at some of these shitty little places?
Well, yeah, you can let your imagination kind of play
Okay.
out. Sleeping on a big wide open floor with a ton of people.
Like a hostel.
Maybe
Whatever happens,
like,
happens.
Really? Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
maybe one of Davalia's librarian friends would let us crash.
I don't think we should bother them anymore,
Yeah.
guys. already gave us a lot of information. I think honestly, I might have made them feel a little uncomfortable because they didn't invite me out because I wasn't chill back then, but now I am.
What's it cost to
So-
stay at the Yawning Portal?
So a stay at the Yawning Portal is going to be 5 silver per person for the night.
Let's just back to the Yawning Portal.
Well, if we go back there, Volo's gonna be like, "You found him," and we're like, "No."
If
Maybe you know something.
Volo's
Is
still
there a tavern or an inn that kind of overlooks the warehouse? Maybe we can keep track of it, take turns, see if anything happens overnight. Never know. I mean, if something mischievous were to happen from such a guild, I mean, it's probably gonna happen overnight. Let's be honest here.
Is there, Frank?
Well, Dorian would know that that is a pretty much strictly like industrial / residential area. So you're not going to be finding too much in that area.
Okay, back to the
Is-
Yawning Portal then.
Wait. I agree with Corbin or Fume. Sorry, not Corbin.
Of course you do.
All the same.
Maybe if we could, stay the night a little bit closer. Maybe some of us do some investigation while we do it. Maybe we can sleep on a rooftop near there, out of the way. It's a nice night.
I mean, if someone got a sleeping bag I can borrow, yeah, I like that. I don't have a sleeping bag. Anyone have a sleeping bag?
Well, you can snuggle up someone if you get too cold.
Who wants to snuggle up with me? Anyone? Any takers?
Frank, is it possible for us to sleep on a rooftop across from the warehouse?
What does Matt Mercer say? You can certainly try.
Facts.
I say we go try it.
Okay, well, majority rules. I just want you guys to know that I fucking hate this idea. Out of character and in character, but majority rules, so let's do it.
Well, it was only me and Flume.
I mean, it's just 2 of us. I mean,
Yeah.
Dahlia's down.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
let's go.
very chill.
Oh,
Dahlia is all about it as well.
She's learning fast, that's to say.
Okay, Dorian, show us where to stay.
I'd like to try and find a building that's not too close, but has a good vantage point, and maybe a flat roof. You said industrial.
Yeah, well, you want beds on the roof too?
Well, no, we have sleeping bags.
And
We can sleep
surface.
outside.
Okay.
I mean, Dorian slept in the streets. He'd
Okay.
be happy with a rooftop. Safe.
So, do you guys want to make your way down there?
Yeah.
Yes, start
Alright,
working towards Candle Lane.
Scoop you guys up.
Where is Candle Lane? Oh,
Right
it's
here.
up.
So, first, you're going to obviously have
Oh,
to
let me get
find
some music.
where you're kind of going here. So, as you guys get down to Candle Lane, just by chance, and not necessarily because of the name of the lane, it is totally dark, besides one torch that is lit outside of one of the homes. And directly across from that torch is a big green door attached to a giant building with a few windows about 10 feet off the ground.
I have dark
Do-
vision.
I have dark vision too, yeah.
Do I see anything else?
I'm gonna take a look as well. Do I notice maybe the guild's watermark thingy or logo, I guess, or anything?
So
The water.
it depends. Their corporate logo. It depends on how close you're willing to get to the.
Well, how far are we right now? I guess is the question.
It's up to you guys.
Okay, so let's just say, can we move our tokens to the left a little bit so we can see this street?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dorian takes us side streets to get to Candle Lane. So Lemon, where did you take us? Where do we go and how do we start
Well,
working up
just-
towards Candle Lane?
Yeah, like you said, in the back alley. So if we were down here by Fillet, we would just come back the way we came, sort of thing.
Okay, so we go back
To the back
up all the
streets.
way around the way that we came, around the
somewhere
crime
here.
scene. And we'll say that we want to be here before creeping up to where Candle Lane is, because you know where Candle Lane is. So now that we're here, the
You said we saw
gangsters-
the building.
Frank said
Yeah.
we saw the building. Okay, so
I'll
then
say
we
like if you guys get to Candle Lane, you'll see it very clearly. There's only one torch, and directly across from it
is it on? It's on the right side or it's on the left side?
So torch is down here. The big building's up here.
Okay, so we're standing here at the end of the lane and we can see it.
Yep.
How far is that from this E to the building? And
We'll call that probably like 100 feet.
Okay, and then so Dima can do now your investigation.
Yeah, my vision, dark vision rather, is 60 feet. So I'm gonna walk in to about 60 feet in range, sneakily though.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
also
you-
60 feet.
Again, there's a torch lighting the building, so you don't necessarily need.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, so I'll walk in, I guess, a little closer until I can notice the logo, if I
I'll
can.
say, so both
Sneaky.
you guys, both of you give me perception check. The two that are creeping up there.
Come on. Oh, hey, natural 20.
A
24 total
14.
though.
Okay, so as you creep up,
There's to turn it up.
you fume. You see. Oh, I do need.
I can't control the volume.
Yeah, sometimes it's loud, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
Because I can't control the volume. You have to do that yourselves. Sorry.
So if you
so it's a
can
better way.
see from like a good 50 feet away, you can see that directly above the handle on the door, there's a fairly small marking, and it is the sign of the Zentrum.
Okay. Is anyone else with me, or am I by myself here?
Devalia's with you.
Okay. I guess I'll look over to her, kind of whisper and be like, I think above the door handle on that big green door, I see the logo. That should be the warehouse. You're muted, by the way.
Okay, we're not like.
Oh, I don't know if
Going
you're talking. No, we're not. Well, I mean, not yet.
Okay,
mean-
that's good to know because we're.
But we know that
here
that's
next to-
exactly.
I'm learning.
I'm so impressed.
I know. I'm working so hard.
Fantastic, seriously.
Thank you.
All right, so I guess we can go back and figure out maybe taking turns, keeping a lookout
Yeah.
overnight.
Hey, Dorian.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not with us.
Not with us.
Oh,
I guess
no,
I
no,
can
no.
go.
Yeah, so we'll go
All right.
back.
Yeah, we'll go back, and I'll say, hey, Dorian. So that building there, and I point to the building with the torch. Bad news bears. Those are the Zentrams.
I'm gonna jump up and try and grab her hand down. No, we don't.
That building,
That
the
building.
one I just accidentally mentioned and
Yeah, the one with the
gestured
really
for?
big, obvious green door. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, that one. I
Yeah.
think that's the one.
The Zentrum.
Yeah.
Question for you. Okay, I'm gonna DM you, Frank.
While that's happening, Dorian, you think you can find us a spot to stay, to keep eyes on?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
We should also figure out the order. Maybe that we should, keep an eye out for, right? We're gonna take turns. I'm assuming keeping watch.
Yeah.
We'll
Well,
see if I can find a place
okay.
first.
Yeah, but hold on. Before,
yeah,
guys.
so fun.
guys, listen.
While he's
The,
looking, yeah.
the more that this idea develops, the more I love it. Okay.
Perfect.
And I just need to.
Are you
I
lying?
need to preface it with that.
Inside check on that right now, I'm rolling. It's pretty doggy. Never mind. I don't know. Shit. It's like an 8.
I
or some
actually, I
9.
rolled like shit. You know I'm lying.
Okay, I rolled a 9 actually.
Okay, I rolled I think it's a 5 total.
Okay, so are you bullshitting or not?
Yeah, I don't fucking love this idea. That's
Okay,
sarcasm.
okay.
Sorry.
Sure.
I love this idea. What are we planning on doing when we wake up in the morning? We're feeling well rested and we want to go into the warehouse. I think it's best to attack. I'm putting air quotes, Fume, because I don't actually attack anything. Best to attack this at night. So are we planning on sitting on the rooftops all day and just watching this building? Or,
What do you mean all night?
well, all night as we sleep tonight, And then
Yeah.
we have the entire day before the sun goes down before we probably want to make a move again tomorrow.
See, ironically enough, I would expect a gang like this to be more active at night than during the day.
No, listen, we're we're not understanding each other here.
No, clearly not. Yeah.
Tonight we're gonna sleep and we're gonna keep watch
Yeah.
on the
yeah.
rooftops.
Right.
We're gonna wake up in the morning,
Right. Yeah.
and the sun is gonna be up.
Exactly.
When we want to get into the warehouse or figure out what's
Oop,
going
I
on with
didn't
the
mean
warehouse,
to do that. Sorry.
it's all fucking ruined, Frank.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
we can't.
Well, the
you
emergency's just
can't
gone.
see
I'm
it.
sorry. Like,
Yeah,
can't see it,
I
don't worry.
fucking did. I'm
Sorry, I
so
was
fucking out of it
No,
now,
we can start the
dude.
whole campaign, honestly.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
Fuck,
okay, okay.
Frank.
Testing.
Jesus.
Fuck,
stuff.
Frank.
What characters am I playing again? What the fuck?
Holy shit.
No.
So when we wake up in the morning, the sun is gonna be out, and we don't want to make a move on the warehouse when the sun is out. So we have an entire day tomorrow to figure out what we're gonna do with the Are we sitting on the rooftop and waiting? What are we trying to do with this warehouse?
Well, see, that's my point. My point is the fact that I think, ironically enough, they'll be on higher alert at night than during the day. That's my point, because it's a gang. They're like evil
Frank.
and stuff, you know?
Okay, now I'm
Usually,
picking.
you know what I'm saying, right?
They're not
think it-
chill.
They're not chill, especially at night. They're chill during the day, maybe not during the night. Think of it this way. If you were them, would you do your violent stuff at night or during the day?
Where
were
are you
them.
most likely to commit crime?
Exactly. You would probably do it at night, not during the day. During the day, maybe you'll sleep and get rested and get ready for the night. You know what I'm saying? That's my point.
But what if somebody sees us going into the warehouse?
Well,
We're
that's why
trying to get in.
my suggestion is while we take turns keeping an eye out, maybe people that I feel kind of, like they can sneak around, maybe take a look around the warehouse. Maybe there's a spot we can, find that we can sneak in, a little loophole, if you will. And if there is, we can use that to our advantage. If not, then we'll go from there.
Like I said, I love this idea. The more that it develops. Okay.
Perfect.
Dorian, can you find us a spot?
All right. While this was going on, I would be looking for a spot, like a roof that's flat, that we could get up there.
Okay, so I'll give you a couple more details about what you're looking at. Also, it looks like some of you are still trapped on the other.
I'm
Yeah,
trapped. on the other
I
end.
couldn't move.
I see wherever we're at.
Okay, so I'm going to try something. Just going to move you guys around a little bit while we do this.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wait, what?
Ah.
Flashbang.
Ah.
There we go. Okay. So everybody should be okay. Okay, so Lemon, give me a perception check.
Perception.
What do we got?
Respectable.
So I'll give you a little bit more detail. So the building you're looking at, the Zentrum building, it's a 2-story building, as are most of the buildings in the surrounding area. It's very clear that the bigger building, the Zentrum building, is really the only industrial one on the block, or on the street rather. Everything else seems to be residential, also fairly tightly packed in. It's all 2 stories, and I mean, all of them look like they could be relatively okay candidates, given your perspective right now.
How close in between the buildings? Like, let's say if we were up on the roofs, could we like Mission Impossible it and jump from
Ooh.
building to building?
Yeah, I mean,
Spicy.
they're packed in.
Oh, shit.
All right. Well, then I think I'll just look for. Where's this? It's like at the end here, like a roof somewhere where we're standing, or we're at the end of this. So just the one on the right here.
Okay. You want to be on the same side of the road as the warehouse?
I mean, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Make that call, I guess.
Okay, so I mean, most of the buildings, they do have like, the pretty primitive like stone, just stone walls. You're on a cobblestone street. Everything seems to be made out of some sort of like concrete type material or stone. And down near the end of the street, again, everything's still 2 stories. In terms of like how you would get up there, you've got an assortment of different windows with window ledges, and a couple of the homes, especially on the end of the street, have these like stone tube downspouts that in theory you could use.
Okay.
Sorry, what's a downspout?
Yeah.
Like
What
a
is that?
Like a drain,
rain
water
gutter
Oh, like a
or
drain.
whatever.
Okay.
Honestly, anything that the easiest way up, I'm gonna go for that. So if the window's easier or the downspout,
Well, I can't tell you which ones.
okay, I'm gonna go for the downspout then.
You're gonna go for the downspout.
If I were to climb that in real life, I'd go for that.
I will let you give me either the athletics or what's the other one? Acrobatics. I'll let you give me one of those 2 checks to get up. A 14. Okay.
14.
You make it halfway up,
Mm-hmm.
and your grip starts to get a little bit tense, and you kind of slide down a little bit, and you scrape your hands on the stone,
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
but you're still able to grab on and climb your way up. I'm going to say you take 1 point of damage on your way up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Owie.
Brutal. That's brutal. A 14
I am
too?
going
Wow.
to take some rope out and tie it to something secure and lower it down.
Okay. I would say actually your best bet is probably the top of that downspout where it kind of branches off towards the top of the roof.
Okay.
Okay. And you're going to
I
lower
will
the rope.
I will tie the best knot in the world and I will lower the rope.
And for anyone who would like to use the rope, you're going to make the same check, but with the rope, you're going to have disadvantage. Or sorry, advantage.
Oh, fuck.
I ain't taking the rope like that.
It's like I will walk.
It's a sus looking rope.
We're doing
mistake.
either acrobatics or athletics.
That's right. I'll let you choose what you'd like.
Okay.
Should we all just roll together? Fuck it.
Yeah. And you can all roll with advantage.
Oh, that's cocked.
Nat 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
21 for me.
Valia?
Well,
That's so
With
chill.
With
with
advantage.
advantage? Oh no, it wasn't. Sorry. It's still gonna be 12.
Oh,
Okay. So as you are climbing up, starting with Corbin, he's a little guy. He just rips his way up there, no problem. Does a little front tumble onto the roof. Fume gets up there, no problem. Climbs up. Davalia, you're climbing up, and you're really starting to struggle on your way up. And you just, similar to the fall from Dorian, you slide down the rope and you get like this nasty rope burn on your hands. You fall probably another, we'll call it 5 feet down. Give me another check. I'm still going to give you advantage on it.
Okay.
You're gonna
Another same check.
Yeah, and you take 2 damage in the meantime.
Like, it's a brutal pipe, man.
It's a brutal pipe.
Holy shit.
18.
18. Okay. So I'll say you're able to, even with your like just destroyed hands now, you're able to just find your way up. Just this Ogma empowers you to climb and you make your way up to the roof.
I can just imagine if you fail enough times, you just like pass out halfway through the fucking pipe climb. You just fall down.
Every challenge has to have the risk of death, okay? So
Yeah.
Literally.
if one of you slid down that rope and cracked your head, so be it. So you all make it up. 2 of you with damaged hands, and it is a relatively flat rooftop. It's kind of got a little bit of a grade to it, but where the 2 roofs connect is actually like a connection point. So even if you rolled down, you'd be in between two roofs.
And how many feet roughly is this roof that we're on from the warehouse?
Well, down by the end of the street here,
Right here.
it's again approximately 100 feet.
Okay, so about okay. So the warehouse, with your icon, sorry, can you which one's the warehouse and which one are we?
You're up here,
Yeah.
and you're down here. Like, sorry, the warehouse is here. You guys are down here.
Okay. Oh, so we're south of it. Okay.
Yeah.
This
See,
is
that
fun.
wasn't so bad.
Look at my
Yeah,
hands.
that was easy as hell. Yeah.
That's so good. That was so much fun.
So, first, I think the most important thing is, can anyone not see during the dark or during nighttime? Does anyone have issues with that?
No.
We're all good. Perfect. Awesome. All right, who wants to go first? I think we should take turns. Yeah,
Yes.
By the way, yeah, let's figure this out. So, like I said, as we're taking turns, investigating, whether or not you want to go closer and take a better look, it's obviously your choice. If you can, you should. But if you can't, you can't. But ideally, we want to see if there's any loophole, maybe open windows, something that we can potentially use as an in.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
I can go first. I can watch it.
Sure. Should we decide the order, or do you want to just wake someone up?
I'll just wake someone up.
Okay. Oh, by the way, sorry, I don't have a sleeping bag. Does anyone have a sleeping bag I can borrow? I don't really sleep on rooftops.
I think the concrete's your friend, buddy.
So
I'm
is that
gonna
no?
and I'll
It's a
press the digitation the rooftop to make it as clean as possible.
Okay.
Can you make it comfortable too, or?
Unfortunately, that's it.
All right, well, off to bed we go.
Good
Is
Good
it
night,
night.
warm out
guys.
tonight?
Sorry, what'd you say?
I was just saying, is it warm out tonight? It's gonna get chilly.
Pretty chill. Oh man, all right.
Good.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna take up the rope.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Good idea. That's a good, probably a good
We always-
idea.
Yeah, Frank's smiling too. He had
Yeah,
something
Frank's very
planned for
planning
that.
something there. That's for sure. God damn it! Fuck.
Not gonna ask these things, Just-
Fair, that's fair.
it's an investigation style campaign. You guys gotta, you gotta be sharp.
We're so sharp. We're
Okay.
so chill.
So we go to bed.
Yeah, I stay up and I'm looking. Do I see anything?
Okay, so you, I just want to confirm. So it's Diwali up first.
Yes.
Okay, give me a perception check.
What time is it that we're sleeping at right now, roughly?
About
Like
9.
8?
Okay, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Takes 8 hours, right? So it's wake up like what, 5?
Hold your horses there, Buck.
Oh, okay. True.
Do I get advantage because I'm just sitting still watching the night and I have dark vision, mayhaps?
How's about this? I'll let you add a D4. Let you add.
Okay. Where's my D4? Yeah, DR. 10.
10. Okay. You. Where are you positioning yourself for this?
I'm positioning myself so I can see if anyone's coming in and out of the door, if I can see anything in the windows, just any movement.
Okay. From one of the windows on the upper floor, all you see is just like a vague, indiscriminate shadow pass over the window, like something's moving inside.
Okay.
And for your shift, unless you want to do something else, it is pretty uneventful. Nothing else really happens. Some of the people on the street start going back to their homes. That's about it.
Yeah, I guess I'll just people watch as well. Is there anyone I notice in the people walking by?
You at one point see your friend. You see that she actually just lives just down the street a bit, and she kind of comes out of her house and she's smoking a pipe on her front porch.
Hell yeah.
But other than that, just regular people moving about
Okay.
their day.
All right. Cool. I'm not going to do anything special during my shift. So.
Okay. Who are you waking up?
Dorian.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to nudge Dorian.
Oh,
Good morning. Oh, good evening.
how long was that?
How long was that?
2 hours.
2 hours?
2 hours?
2 hours. Yeah.
I guess it's my turn.
Yeah. Hey, question while you're setting up.
Oh no.
Do we not? Is that not okay? Because I.
No, that's okay.
um. Okay, if it's okay, then. I was just wondering, what's the thing on your shield mean? It's been kind of cool looking. I just want to know what it means, really, because I don't recognize it. So.
Well, it's a crest. It's the Never Ember crest.
Oh, so like, do you know him or
Who?
like, DeGault?
Yeah, I know him.
How?
Well, you remember what your friend said about him having a lot of kids that he might not know about?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You?
Me?
That's crazy. So he doesn't know about you?
Uh, not to my understanding. He didn't really. Yeah, he never came back.
So we're technically looking for your like half brother.
I, gu- I guess so.
That's kind of crazy.
You're telling me.
How do you feel about that?
I, I don't know yet. I don't think I really care at this moment. I mean, I just found out that
Yeah.
he was one of his sons.
Yeah.
So
That's a lot to process. I don't want to bother you with it if it like you don't want to talk about it or anything like that.
I mean,
I'm not gonna.
I don't know much about the situation. He just, you know, he gets around, and
I
I'm the byproduct of that.
I get right, but if you don't really know him and he never came back, why do you carry his crest around?
It was my mother left it to me.
Is she gone too?
I'm not sure. She left me at an orphanage with it.
Oh. Man, I'm just really asking the wrong questions, aren't I, right now? I'm really you were right with the oh no.
You're so chill.
It's all right. It's
I don't know my dad.
I guess we have that in common.
Yeah. I never met my dad, and sometimes he sends me letters. But that's all he does. He like never comes to see me. He'll be like, "Great job doing this," but like he never came to see that. It's so weird. I don't know. But yeah. No dad club, woo. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to make it better. I'm just not very chill, and so I'm working on it. Yeah. But I'm not gonna like gonna say anything. I'll just keep it on the DL because I know the Never Ember is also not super popular in town. Yeah. Should you really be carrying that around if like people don't like y'all?
I haven't really got too much flack from it. No one really notices. I think you're the first one.
I may not be chill, but I am smart. I like to think so. But I'll stop asking questions. You have a good watch, friend. And I give him like an awkward like punch. Like, I aiming for your shoulder, then I see you going the fist bump, and I'm just like just trying to figure it out. See, I don't know. What do chill people do? Is it a shoulder or is it a fist bump or is it anything at all?
I'm not sure. Yeah, fist bump. You know,
You want to make a handshake? Is that what chill people do?
maybe like talking slower. You know,
Do I talk fast?
a little bit, a little bit.
Oh man,
It's
I
okay.
just thought. Oh, sorry. That's on me, homie. I didn't mean to like say like, oh, is that okay at the beginning when you were like, oh no, with questions. I just actually like want to make sure if it was okay to ask a question. I wasn't trying to be like rude or upset you or anything like that. I need to shut up right now. This is a chill people shut up, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I think they would just go to sleep at this point.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna so I'm gonna go go to bed.
Fuck, that was chill.
That's our new group name.
Yeah,
So chill.
no longer the randos.
We're chill.
We're just chill.
We're chill.
Who are you
We're
guys?
chill.
We're chill.
We're chill, bro.
Just chill.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing? What are you doing in particular? Then,
I'm
buddy?
doing the same thing.
Okay.
I'll just
so
watch the street, watch the building.
and I just want to confirm, by the way, halfway through this kind of rest, everybody got a bedroll except for
I don't.
you. Don't have one.
No.
I don't
And-
have a bedroll either, I don't think.
How do we
I don't
not
have
have
a-
bedrolls?
Yeah, I don't have a bedroll.
Do we all
I
not
don't
have
a
one?
bedroll.
I ain't got no sleeping bag.
Concrete, baby.
Wait, I just want to confirm. Nobody
I
has
do.
a bedroll.
I have one.
One has a bedroll.
I mean, I asked if you had one.
I didn't realize I had one.
me check. I might
Pull
not
it
have-
out after you're done sleeping.
Okay. All right. So, roll your perception check.
I will. 17.
17. With a 17, I will say in the still of the night, things kind of calm down. You also see people kind of going to bed. Nearer the end of your shift, it seems like pretty much everyone on the streets been calm. You can hear pretty distinctly coming from the direction of the warehouse. Just a bit of shuffling around. That's it. Just as the night calms, you catch just a little bit of that, and then that's it. And nothing eventful happens.
Like shuffling from the warehouse, 100 feet away.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I will wake up Corbin.
Cool.
And I'll just kind of just kick his foot.
Yeah. My turn.
Your turn is pretty uneventful. I heard some rustling, but it's probably just a mouse or a dog or other than that.
Or they're
It's pretty
beating the
quiet.
shit out of Floon in there.
Maybe.
All right.
I think I would have heard screams, but
All right. You all right?
I'm chill.
You guys are all chill. You guys are all chill. All right. Get some rest, man.
All right.
And then I will take my watch. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I will, however, at this point, although it's kind of late in the game, I'm gonna around our rooftop. I'm gonna spend 10 minutes. In a, I guess, a 20-foot cube. Well, I'm thinking of a creative way to do this. I am, I'm going to start laying down miniature soldiers like small little just like guardsmen that I've crafted. And I'm gonna set them down in the corners, and I'm gonna draw like a metal. I'm gonna place like a metal. I don't know. String is not the right thing, but like a metal wire in the hands of one, and I'm gonna run it from soldier to soldier, and each soldier is holding onto the metal wire. And when the metal wire trips, it's like a popper, like one of those little popper things you throw at the ground.
Yep.
And so I'm gonna use this 10 minutes and ritual alarm around our, so nobody can get the jump on us.
Okay.
And that's how my character does it. All that was just flavor.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna same thing, kind of. I'm just watching the front basically, because I'm not jumping on rooftops.
Give me a perception.
Time to perceive. Maybe
I think you could just run or walk on the rooftop, but
8.
I get it.
Your
Be right back, Ice Cream Man. I'm just kidding. He is outside.
Your night is the most uneventful of them all. Literally nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
It's just dry, super dry. Everybody's in their homes. You hear a little bit of maybe rustling on some side streets somewhere down the way, but nothing.
Okay. During this time, I will also have spent some time just like tinkering, kind of like making small little gizmos and gadgets, kind of like the little soldiers.
Do you have a toolkit for that?
So I have smith's tools.
Okay.
So like metal working, small metal workings. I also have thieves tools, and I don't know like if tinkerer's tools are a thing. I don't have them in my character sheet. I feel like I would have those if they were a thing, but what I do have is thieves tools and smith's tools.
Okay. I'll say like we can kind of flavor your smith's tools mostly like tinkerer's tools.
Okay.
Tinkerer kit. Go ahead and roll me a d20 and add your dexterity to it. So like a dexterity check basically.
Okie dokie. 16.
16. And is there anything in particular you're trying to make?
I am trying to remake like a canister to fill with grease once more, since I wasted mine on the troll. And I will also No, that's it. Just a couple of those. And maybe some more of the little soldiers.
Okay. I'll say you're able to remake your can.
Okay.
That's not bad. And I'll say you get one more soldier out.
Cool.
Okay.
And then I will go and wake up Fume. Let's give him a couple of pats on the chest. And you're up, buddy. Nothing's really going on. I didn't get too close. I don't know if Davalia or Dorian got very close to it, so it seems like
It's up to me. Okay.
It's up to you. Be safe.
I'm always safe. Don't worry, man.
Okay.
You have a good rest, my friend.
And don't step on the wire.
What wire?
And I'll point to like the little perimeter that I set up.
Oh, that wire.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Don't worry. Okay. Do I technically get my long rest at this point?
It needs to be the full 8. You're still resting while you're on watch.
Oh, I see. Understood. Yeah. Okay, so for mine, I'm gonna. So the rooftops, they're scalable, right? I don't have to like jump or do anything crazy. I can literally just walk, apparently.
Basically, yeah.
So I'm gonna walk closer.
Okay.
I want to like investigate the building. I want to walk stealthily, of course.
Yep.
What do I notice as I'm walking closer? Is there like a window directly like facing my rooftop like direction, or is there not?
Yeah, so the roofs are basically all connected, and the windows are so there's windows for the main floor about 10 feet up, and then another 10 feet above that there's another set of windows. So there's 4 windows on the front. If you move closer, go ahead and roll me that stealth check.
The warehouse is the same height as the buildings I'm on, right?
Yep, 2 stories.
Stealth check, that'll be a 14.
14. Okay. What you do notice when you get up closer is there is a backside to the warehouse, and you can kind of peek over and catch a glimpse that there is a loading door in the back, as well as 4 windows back there.
Okay, loading door, you said?
Yep.
Okay, is there a way I can get like a kind of a glimpse inside one of the closest window maybe, or like roughly get a look into it, see maybe if I notice anything? Well, first of all, actually, is there light? Is there light emanating out?
There is no light. And
well, thankfully I have dark vision, but
yeah, even with your dark vision, there's nothing really moving. I won't even make you roll a perception. There's nothing going on in the building right now.
So when I look in, I see essentially nothing, like literally.
Basically, yeah. Like you see the floor, like you can see that there's like some sort of concrete floor or like stone floor inside, on the upper level. But
how high is the window to the roof?
It's another 10 feet. So 10 feet from the top of the roof.
And is there an open window?
No. I'm going in.
I was gonna. It's kind of hard if it's not open though. Probably won't risk it too much then, I guess. All right, I'll kind of like I'll walk a little bit closer and I'll have my watch closer than they had it.
Okay.
But then I will purposely leave the last 15 minutes to go back early.
Okay.
And I will sit down before they wake up, or before I wake them up, I guess, and bring out my personal notebook and just start writing the day's notes in it.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. And as the kind of early morning starts to approach, what are we looking at? 5 in the morning, so really dawn hasn't even cracked yet, and so still dark outside. Everybody starts feeling their rests come in. You use your 15 minutes fume to write your notes, and say that you guys can all come to. Now, anyone who did not sleep with a bedroll, which I believe is 3 of you, right? Any dexterity checks, saving throws, or related checks such as acrobatics or sleight of hand or stealth, you're feeling a little stiff after sleeping on the hard roof without a bedroll, and you will take a minus 1d8 to every check for the next 8 hours.
For dexterity.
Wow, that's disgusting, actually.
Yep.
Any dexterity roll, okay.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. That's a yikes. Fucking.
You know how last campaign you were like, "Damn, I needed dark vision." Well, next time you need a bedroll.
Bedroll, yeah.
I didn't even check if this one had a bedroll. I just kind of think this. I just for some reason assumed they all have bedrolls. I don't know why.
So for the next 8 hours, you guys are just feeling a little stiff. Now, I will say if you're swinging your weapon and it's dexterity based, I'm not going to count that, obviously, but if you're doing something that requires a dexterous movement. Okay. So you all arise.
Good morning.
Morning, guys. How's everyone feeling?
Good.
Did anyone find out anything at night when doing your watch?
I mean, I saw movement in the building. That's pretty much it. Nothing special.
I got nothing.
Nothing.
Wow. Did anyone go up at all to check anything out? I don't maybe, like I said, vantage points? Anyone? No? Nobody did that? No.
Negative.
Okay. Well, thankfully, I did a little bit. So it seems like that there are obviously windows we can scale into. They're all closed. There's not much going on inside. I did take a look inside. There's also a backside where there is a loading door, and there's 4 windows that we can maybe use. But that's about it. Not sure if that's good enough, though.
Okay. And the sun hasn't yet risen, right, Frank?
That's right.
Um. Okay, so if they're not going to be as active during the day,
That's an assumption. I just want to make that very clear. That's just an assumption.
right. That's the information that we're going off of. We're looking to hit it during the day, assuming that they're not going to be active.
Assuming, yeah.
We give it a few hours, maybe. Is anybody out in the streets and stuff yet?
Nope.
Like nobody's
Not really.
waking up and moving yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess we have some time to hang out together and keep watch. Do you want to try and go back down there and see if we can actually find some vantage points from the ground?
I'm just trying to think about it because maybe right now is actually the perfect time because they're, again, assuming that what I said earlier is true.
Mm-hmm.
They might be getting ready to go, maybe, to sleep or to, kind of chill out. But we don't want to do it maybe while the residents are all awake either.
True.
So right now might be that sweet spot. I'm just saying, in theory. Could be.
Valia, Dorian?
Yeah, I'm done.
To just wait and scope out the area?
Not
No,
to go now.
Go now before the streets start to get busy.
Assuming they're going to sleep and the residents are not awake yet. It's kind of that sweet spot. Again, just an assumption, of course.
I agree. Can use the roof to our advantage.
All right, so I mean, like I said, there's a bunch of windows, but fortunately none of them are open. So I'll have to find a way to open a window and then, I guess, sneak in. That seems like the option. Anyone against that? I don't know. Anyone have better ideas? I'm not sure.
No, I mean, you're the only one who's got... Yeah, you're the only one who got the info last night. So yeah, I think we go with that. We see if we can't get one of these windows in the back open. Maybe sneak in through that back door.
So are we just looking for Floon in there?
Ideally, I guess, yeah. What are we doing when we get there? We get in,
Yeah.
we see if Floon's there, we get Floon out.
Somehow. Pick him up.
I am still
Loving this plan, yeah.
loving this plan. I am still of thought that we don't go in there because we don't know what to expect. If we find Renair, we could get a general idea of how dangerous it is going to be to get Floon back. 5 guys beat him up and took him in there. And now he's sitting in the middle of the couch. There's 5 dudes around him. What if we walk into that?
Well, again, assuming that hopefully they're asleep or something, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a risk, of course. Yeah, I mean, anything is a risk, really. It's I mean, like I said earlier, though, what's life without some risk, though? I'm just saying.
Death. Life with risk is death.
Life without risk is worse than death.
If you know what, Flume, a few maybe. I do enjoy living, and I would love to go back to being a merchant again. And in order to do that, I am on the side of taking a little less risk.
Oh, we can do another vote if you want.
Are we going into the warehouse right now?
Let's do a vote. People that don't want to go into the warehouse, raise your hand.
And people that do. 2
Go
for 2.
into the warehouse? I
No,
mean, I
not-
just want to
not
scope
go
it
in.
out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So, do you want to go in or not?
I mean, we'll see what happens when we I'm not just diving into things, That'll get you killed.
Well, no one scoped it out at night when was the time to do it. So, that was that was
Does
the
anybody
time.
have a disguise kit, perchance? Maybe.
I mean, I do.
No.
Some
I'm
way
not-
to impersonate or something of the sort? Some way to get in there untraced, unnoticed?
No.
I do not.
I have a disguise kit, but I'm still learning how to use it properly.
Can you use that on other people, or is it just yourself?
I can use it on other people.
You can use it on me if you want. I can go in.
If you're so willing.
Again, it's just it's majority rules, right? If you guys want to just go play it safe, I mean, if that's the majority rule, then it's fine. I'm okay for that. I guess we're just waiting on your vote.
Well, why
if you
don't
have
we
to
go scope it out before we go in there?
Well, I already scoped it out. I told you what I saw.
But
We can take another look if you want. Yeah, sure. You want to take another look?
I don't know what I want to
Okay.
do.
All right.
It's fucked.
Well, my decision is to
Let's
go
roll on it. Let's roll some dice, you know?
in. Sure. Yeah, I got some dice right here for you. If you want to, do you have your own dice? I have I have dice. Or I have a card
Flip
set.
a
I can't
coin.
remember.
I was just kidding.
Can you remember if I took a card set or a dice set?
This is what we do. We flip a gold piece. Hold on. Okay, we flip a coin. Heads. We go in. Tails. We find Renair. I believe.
Renair, yeah.
Renair. Either way, I would like to creep up on the rooftop and see if there's maybe anything magical stopping us from entering through these doors or these windows for when we do decide to eventually go in here. So either way we get close, we either get close and get in, or we get close and get out and try and figure things out from there.
Yeah, sure.
This could be the whole campaign.
Okay. It's Tails.
Which one was that again?
That is, we're going to go find Renair. The wolf head is Tails. The Witcher head is head.
Was it? I mean, it kind of sounds like they're both heads, you know? I mean,
One is a human head, one is a wolf symbol. Okay, I would like to creep close
Sure.
and take a couple of minutes. And I'm going to wait, what's the range on this? Okay, and I'm gonna take a couple minutes. I'm gonna get to the building next to it, whatever I see, to see the back of it, the loading dock and the windows. And I'm gonna take a few minutes. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna start working again with my tools, and I'm gonna make a small bird.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a small bird. I'm gonna zap this bird with my gloves.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And the bird is gonna fly, and through ritual, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on the back of this building.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. You don't see through the bird's eyes or anything like that.
I don't see. No, the bird will come back to me for flavor.
Okay.
That is how.
So
as an artificer.
you send the bird out,
Mhm.
and you cast Detect Magic all through. You get a little bit of it through the windows, like you're.
Yeah, it
you
says
take a-
30 feet radius is what it says.
Okay. You do not detect any particular magic, any like warding magic or any type of like protective magic. You do, however, sense some sort of magic item inside the building.
Ooh.
Inside.
Okay. So the bird comes back to me, and he's tweeting
Yes.
at me, and I'm understanding. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Gnome to gnome. Gnome to gnome. Thank you. And I'm gonna pocket my bird. So, nothing is keeping us out for now. Right now. There is, however, something on the inside. Maybe a weapon or an item or something of the sort. I can't tell if it's on somebody's person, but there is a magical item on the inside, which is something that we'll have to deal with. So now that we've come to this crossroad, we need to find Renard. Fuck, Liz. You tainted my brain with Renard.
I'm sorry.
We need to find Renard. We should go talk to Volo and see what he would know, if he would know where to find Renard. We can also let him know what we've found out thus far. And maybe Volo will have more insight on this warehouse, on the Zentarim, and we can do it a safer way.
Yeah, also, like, if there's a magic item in there, you know they're guarding that.
Or they're using it, and we'll chop our heads off with it.
I didn't think about that. That's also very scary.
So we're not going in? Or?
No, we are not going in, no.
We're not going in.
So later, I guess?
Yes, we'll go in later.
Once we have a bit more info.
I mean, sure. Yeah, I guess that can work. Hopefully that works. I don't. Oh, good.
That was me. Sorry.
Oh.
Hopefully that
Doing
works.
some things.
Also, these dogs are still. They're barking all night. So I don't know.
The dog's fucking barking all night. These goddamn
Literally all
neighbors.
night. Jesus.
Dog
wolves.
has 2 points of exhaustion.
Okay, let's. I vote we go speak with Durnan at the Yawning Portal to figure out where Volo is and go from there.
I mean, if that's majority rule, sure. I'm okay with that.
Any objections?
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's a new bot. This one I can control the volume for everybody.
Yeah, I'll put it at 100.
Put it down now.
Please control the volume to be left.
Here, I'll see if it works. There you go.
Yeah,
Look at that. Okay.
All right.
So set it to. I'm gonna. Sorry. Figuring this out in the middle of the session.
Snow
y'all
White and all
are-
the fucking birds just kicked in the door and they're all singing and shit.
It's a dog. Shut up.
Okay, so yes, we're headed back to the
don't-
Yawning Portal to talk to Durnan to find Volo.
Okay. So I will say that without incident, you guys are able to, nobody's awake, nobody's really keeping track of anything. Without incident, you're able to make your way down the streets. You don't really have to tuck and hide. The streets are even less active than they were last night, this early in the morning. By the time you make it there, I'll say it's probably about 5:45, creeping up to 6. And Durnan, as you walk in, is looking spry as can be already. And he seems to actually be really the only person that's awake. Nobody really coming to these types of bars this early. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys in here in just a second. Oh. And Cat the cat is on the bar as well.
Cat the cat.
Yep.
Okay. And this is it's as far as we can see, empty.
Yep.
Okay. I will walk forward and hop up onto a stool, standing in front of Durnan. Hey, Durnan. Good morning, first and foremost. We're looking for Volo. He told us to speak with you to be able to find him.
Right. A rich guy. Yeah, I mean, if he said to get him, I'll get him. He said to wake him up, though.
Yeah, I think so. Actually.
I mean, you don't have to do it. If you just point us in the direction, we can be the ones to wake him up. We're good friends.
Give me a deception check.
Shouldn't have said that shit. Oh, it's so fucking bad. Yeah, we know each other. A 4.
It's a 4?
Yeah.
Well, today's your lucky day.
No shot.
Mine's a little lower than that.
Oh my god.
He goes, you know what? Nah. It's an uneventful morning. I'll go get him.
Thank you,
And
Durnan.
he picks up the cat. Says, come on, cat. You got a job to do. And you just see him kind of tuck away, him and the cat. They walk behind the bar. And you hear some footsteps going up some stairs. And he just kind of makes his way back to the bar with just a big grin on his face. Oh, your boy is coming. And he's coming quick. That old guy can move. And shortly after, you see Volo makes his way out.
Nice.
And he's just kind of like groggily. You have found my Floon?
Close. Let's sit. And I'm gonna to Durnan. A round of milk for everyone.
Weird, but all right.
And then then let's go sit wherever we fit.
Yep. So he pulls up a chair. You're closer than, but no Floon yet.
Right. No Floon yet. But we know what's going on. He's been taken by the Zentrim gang, the Wyverns, the Eyeballs, and apparently it's a misunderstanding. They meant to take Renair, the son of fucking Neverember,
Yeah.
the son of Daggled, Neverember. Apparently they look alike. And unfortunately, Floon got caught in the crossfires, obviously pretty heavily. We think we know maybe where they have him. And trust me, we want to go there as fast as possible, but we also want to do so safely. So we thought maybe we'd come to you and inquire about where we could find Renair to see why exactly they took Floon thinking it was Renair.
Well, this is all conjecture based off of
Yes.
circumstantial evidence. Well, not circumstantial evidence. All we know is that you two were at the bar last night. Renair shows up. There's a whole bustle and tussle because apparently you were super drunk. That you don't remember this part. And eventually Renair is asking where Floon is. And I remember hearing someone at the bar, which maybe we should go back to and figure this out, guys. That like, oh, glad that Noble was taken care of, blah, 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 like hip, hip, hooray. So based off of that, that's why we're saying that's probably what happened. We have no one that said that to us directly. But yeah.
It's quite disturbing news. Though I do believe I have some insight into this.
Okay.
And he turns to look to Durnan, and Durnan just goes. And he looks back. I knew that this noble was in town. And he was actually staying here.
At the yawning portal?
That's right.
Okay.
I only saw him once, and then we... Never again, and I only saw him here. It does make sense that he was there that night. I did not know that Floon was connected with this man. But I also know that his room has been empty for many days. Durnan has not seen him. Isn't that right? And he nods his head. I too thought that was very weird, but I did not think that there was a connection.
Well, Renair isn't the one missing.
Well, it turns out that we are missing both of them.
Assuming that Renair is in hiding now that he knows the Zentrim want him. I would imagine that word has gotten out, as even Zablob knew that. So, surely you have some type of connection, some type of ties to sniff out maybe where Renair is hiding? Do you know why they would be interested in Renair? Or anything from Neverember?
Remember, the Gold is a very interesting man. I do not know exactly why people would be after his son. It's a tough business, being that well known. I would say that the search has already been conducted. Durnan has been searching for Renair. For a different reason, of course. His debt to his stay here has not been paid. But it's a search nonetheless. He has not been able to find him. So there must be a connection.
I'll look to Durnan. Do you have any leads on anything? Did you come up with anything?
Well, when Volo here came back that night, and the other one didn't, I started asking around, trying to get my own information. As far as I know, he was involved in that tussle you're talking about. And he must have got wrapped up in some of it, and maybe your friend got pulled one way, he got pulled the other. Who knows? But he hasn't been back since.
Okay. Well, that doesn't. No. At the very least, we know they're both missing.
What do you know about? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
What? What do you know about the warehouse down on Candle
Lane.
Lane? Yeah, Candle Lane.
I am not from here, so I'm not very sure. Durnan, he just says, well, sounds like those Zentrim have been taking up roost down there. Though they have many of those, I can't say that Candle Lane is a particularly valuable part of the city. Strategically, or financially. So maybe it was a temporary use, maybe they're, I don't know, maybe they're shipping things in and out of there, maybe they're making something in there.
And you don't possibly know what they're shipping, making? Because there is a warehouse. It is a warehouse.
I try to stay out of the business of groups like that.
Well, I think we were led to believe that that's where he was taken.
And why? What is the plan from here?
Well, we were hoping to speak to Raynar, but I don't think we can anymore. So I guess our only lead is that warehouse.
Yeah, I mean, Davalia, you wanted to try this skewered dragon again?
Yeah, I feel like if they know something, if we're, I mean, I have trouble going in now because now they think I'm like a noble sympathizer, but like, or you know, that sort of connotation. But, yeah, I feel like maybe we go back and you guys, maybe I'll stand outside and maybe Fume and I stay outside because
No,
you know, you can't slip again.
I'll go in. I'll go in.
No, you can't slip again.
I'm not gonna slip in the same spot. Don't worry.
Okay. But if you guys like go around and you ask like, man, glad like those, you know, we just kind of pretend and like maybe dig some information out of there. Maybe they'll like recruit you. I don't know. But you just got to figure out more information because if they're happy that something happened, they know what happened. Maybe they even know where they took this guy.
I'm on board. I would love to speak with Zoblob again, so I would like to go back down that way. But, you two, if you guys aren't good candidates, Dorian is a walking never ember. And then that leaves 3-foot me to.
I don't know if you know.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Oh fuck. Okay. Okay,
It's
you're right. I don't know
okay.
that. Okay, you're right. I don't know that. Okay.
He's a walking detective. How's about that?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Because I would like to talk to Zoblob again, anyways.
So what's the plan? Oh, what? Did
Back-
you already talk to him?
Well,
Go back to
Zoblob knew things, and now that we have a bit more information on the matter, maybe he knows a bit more than he was telling, or I didn't ask all the right questions, so I would like to try again. And then Dorian, maybe you can see what you can sniff out inside the skewered dragon. Because Zoblob doesn't like you, I hate to say it.
I mean, I don't like his taste either, so
oh my god.
we got something in common.
Hey, 2 wrongs don't make a right, Dorian. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Be the bigger man. Purple is
And
cool.
I'll show Durin my shield, and like I'll kind of just hint to him, and I'll be like, I guess it's best if I don't take this with me in there, since they have already captured 2 of his sons. Might not be a symbol. Might not be good to have this symbol.
Yeah, you might be right.
Do you mind just keeping this somewhere safe?
Well,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna take it with me. But I'm just gonna cover up the crest.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna think of something along
Okay.
the way.
Do I know that he wants to take it with him and cover up the crest?
I said that out loud.
Can I
I have a disguise kit.
prestidigitation a different symbol on it that would last for an hour? It says you make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object or a surface for 1 hour.
Yeah, 100%.
So
that.
what would be approved? Zentrum?
I mean, I've made a symbol of ball. Oh, what would be approved?
would
Oh,
be
sorry.
approved,
Never mind.
yeah, of maybe what could we use that could possibly get the tavern on your side? Did Fume or Davalia, did you guys get a read on what the room was, which way they were leaning, red or blue?
Seem pretty red.
pretty anti-royalist, I mean, I feel like if I went in there again, I would be in trouble.
No, and I'm with you there. I don't want you guys to go in, but if I could put a
I want to
different
go in.
No, you okay? We can't have you slip and fall again. Who knows?
It's not gonna fall in the same spot.
We don't want any attention brought to you. But if you want to go back in,
There's no
Well,
attention.
okay, Fume, if you're insistent on going in, you and Dorian can tackle that together. But what I'm asking is a symbol that I can put on Dorian's shield? The shield, correct?
Yes.
To cover the Never Ember. Did you guys get a feel for, if I put a Zentarum symbol here for an hour, would that be a bit more warm or welcome inside the tavern?
I mean, taking into consideration that people from, that group or whatever got kidnapped from this bar, I think it's a safe assumption. Can't imagine them being very happy about the Ember people.
Or we could just make it blank. Put a nice heart on it.
Yeah, but favor.
I mean, if you put the Zentarian logo on it, that would make things a bit more interesting. Kind of fun, actually.
no.
Let's
no,
make it
no.
blank. Let's make it blank. I'm gonna do a symbol on his shield of crossed tinker tools with goggles on top of them.
Okay.
And you are now an honorary gnome brother for... Actually, I'm gonna wait to do that until we get closer because it only lasts an hour.
Sure.
So once we set off, get in the area...
I'm gonna show it to whatever his name is, the purple guy.
Blah, blah. And I'm gonna make the symbol purple on the shield too.
Oh,
Beautiful. Beautiful.
once we set off, so we'll do that once we get there. But Volo, Durnan, thank you for everything. We're gonna get Floon back. Yeah, we're gonna get Floon back.
Thank you, my friends. I'm going to sleep again, so the news is perhaps going to keep me awake. I will try.
Before you go, can I ask a favor? And I'll look at both of the Durin and the other guy.
Volo.
Hello?
Sorry, below. Do you have some spare bedrolls you might be willing to
My fucking man.
take off your hands? We had a pretty uncomfortable night, and we're not feeling very
Oh, it's fine.
tip top. We didn't come prepared.
How's about this? I'll give them to you for free. Just don't damage them. If you do, you pay for them.
That sounds like a good trade.
Very well.
He takes off. He says, "How many you need?"
Three's good.
All right, and he takes off. Within a minute, he's back. He's just got 3 nice, tightly packed bedroll setups, and he hands them out to you.
I had one. Question: do you think I'm chill?
Sure. I think so.
Insight.
Go ahead.
10.
The 10. You have no idea. You're just like,
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna look at Fume and be like.
And Volo just starts kind of slowly like lumbering his way back to the back of the area here. And as he kind of passes, he just says, "Please find my Floon." And he walks away.
Before we go, I want to walk up to the edge of the yawning portal.
Mm-hmm.
Is it yawning portal? Yeah.
Yep.
I want to just flip like a bronze coin in
Okay.
Like I'm making a wish.
Okay.
No, that's it.
Okay, you cast wish at 9th level.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it takes a good long while until you hear clang on the side of the wall as the coin drifts closer to the wall, and that's it. All right,
Off we go.
you guys take enough?
Shall we?
All right, back active. All right, you guys are heading back.
I'll run to the bathroom super quickly. 1 second.
Yes. Back down towards the skewered dragon.
Okey-dokey. I gotta say, that interaction with Devalia and Dorian is one of my favorite RP moments.
That
of all
was
time.
actually a really fucking good moment.
That was really good. Fuck. It had like, you know, the comedy, the
Just a Debbie Downer.
yeah, it was great. What would a chill person do? They'd probably go to sleep.
Probably go sleep. Probably stop talking so much.
You're talking pretty fast.
Yeah, that was good.
By the way, is this volume good for
Yeah.
everybody? Okay,
Yeah.
because now I can set the volume.
Oh, dope.
I had to pay for it.
Damn.
Wow.
That's why it's Fred Boat Patreon.
Oh, shit.
Well, they spelled. Oh, it's Patreon. Never mind.
Wait, how much is it?
It was $3 a month or something.
Well,
It was nothing.
You're rich, bro. You got it
damn,
like
dude.
that.
This guy's rich.
So rich, bro.
Fuck, I really should have. Could we do the RP with Fume, and if we're gonna jump into it, Fume and Dorian before I go back to Zoblob, because I also have to use the restroom. I'm a piece
Yeah.
of shit. I should have gone. Okay.
No, it's okay.
Oh, well, we should. Yeah, we should technically set a break time because we
Yeah,
used to do that
I should
before.
have done a break at that. It's my fault.
Okay. I'll be back.
Yeah. But we were just saying that or I was just saying that the Dorian Devalia RP on the roof was like my favorite RP moments of all time.
Oh, really?
That was great.
Yay! Hell yeah!
It's hit, you know.
I was not expecting that lore drop. I was like, oh, maybe he's like a sympathizer. No, fucking son.
Well,
Like-
Yeah, I just found out about it too. Like, I mean, I knew, but I didn't know that it was his son that was stolen or like taken.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's crazy. Oh my god.
I just
I'm
knew
just-
that he was my dad out there, and now like the whole story ties into it. So I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah, that's so cool. Damn.
I know we're technically live, so but I'm so excited for all the little how you guys are all weaved in.
Oh my god, I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
It honestly, like, you guys are gonna like there's certain moments where you're gonna be like, wait, you put that in, you said like, not to each other. You're like to each other, you're gonna be like, no fucking way. It's just a beautiful thing.
Dude, I just hope my brain blast was right with this whole Raynar Floon mix up.
Mm.
I pray
Well,
to
they're
God if I
Both kidnapped now, right?
maybe. We don't know. But with the switcheroo, we don't know. I just hope I was right with that. Yoinks!
Oh, you're back.
Sorry.
Okay, let her rip. We didn't actually do anything. We
Okay.
didn't, or just
Prestidigitation, purple goggles, and tinker tools on his shield.
and you guys are splitting up again.
Yep.
Yeah,
says
because I'm
on
not.
the
I'm not.
Actually, as I get there and I see that plushie, I'm kind of like intrigued by it, so I'm gonna be like, never mind. I'm gonna go inside the shop.
Just whoop.
Okay, it's 3v1 now. I guess I'm
Okay.
going in the bar alone.
Is that what you guys want to do?
I'm gonna stop them and I'm gonna say, Zoblob really appreciates the gnome to gnome. I think if I go in by myself to speak with him, I'll probably be able to get a bit more information out than if you guys come with me. So you don't have to go home. You just can't stay here.
I mean, let them look at all the cool
I'm kind of curious what's
trinkets
in there, I'll be
inside,
honest.
no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird aesthetic. I'm just, some questions, I guess, I mean, I can ask and then leave, and then you can do your thing if you want. If you want some privacy, I mean, I don't know what you guys are doing in there. I mean,
For
kind
this-
of, I'm just saying.
For the sake of letting you fume out of control, Dima. Yeah,
Dima.
that works.
Oh.
You go first.
Metagame.
You go first. And I'll head in after you.
You can come in if you want. You don't have to. You can stay out if you want. You can come in if you want. It doesn't matter. It's your choice.
Yeah, I don't know. He's real tight. I don't know if,
Wait, what are you doing with him?
well, gnome to gnome. That's what I'm doing. We've got a connection for being little people, and
Pretty tight connection, I guess.
yeah,
Okay.
it's a pretty tight connection. But I just want to make sure that he feels comfortable
Sure, he feels
giving-
quite comfortable.
giving the information to me. So I would like to speak with him one-on-one. So you do your thing,
Sure.
and I'll join him after once you.
If that's what you want. It's not my business. Yeah. Sure.
So where's Devalia going in all of this?
She's gonna stay outside. Just
We're
kind of like look
chilling.
around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See if she notices anyone, but she's
Uh,
just kind of outside.
Okay. So it's about 6 in the morning, and sun's starting to crest a little bit. It's just a beautiful morning in that empty street. Still not a ton of movement. People are starting to wake up and come to. So just so I know, Corbin's waiting outside, Fume's going in, and then Dorian's going the other direction. Okay, so
Yep.
Fume, let's start with you. So you walk in
Actually, I'll join.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna join Dorian going in
to
to
the
to
skewer
the
dragon.
skewer dragon. That way we can tackle it together. Devalia, I'm sorry you're getting fucked in this one. And
All
then
good.
and then I'll talk to Zoblob afterwards. I want to go to Zoblob's shop after.
Sure. Okay. So let's start with Fume. So Fume, you roll into this shop again. The purple smoke is still active. It smells like lavender, and everything in the shop is purple, outside of the little beholder plushie that's looking out the front window. So you roll up, and out from behind the desk comes hopping like a rabbit this little gnome. He goes, hop, hop, welcome to the Zoblob shop. Hello.
Out of character quickly, just because I'm not super D&D versed. The plushie is this. It looks the same as the tattoos that we saw of that Xanathar guild, or not Xanathar.
Well, the tattoos were
Xanathar.
the tattoos are like a crude, just eyeball circle stalks coming from every direction.
Okay, and then the plushie is what you said?
It's a beholder.
Okay. So as I kind of open the door and go in, like pretty much just before this happens, I'll look back and I'll see, what's it called? The Valia's bar itself, and I'll be like, I mean, do you want to come or do you want to just stay out here? Like, you wanna
No,
come?
I'll just stay out here. I'll just stay out here.
Okay. Okay, I'll come in and then I'll see that. I'll be like, wow, this is quite the establishment you have here. Sorry, what's your name?
Zoblob. Name's on the
Zoblob.
building. Oh yeah.
What do you sell in such an establishment, Mr. Zoblob?
Well, only the finest of everything, and in the
Literally.
best color.
Purple, I can tell. Wow, I like purple too. I mean, like red a bit more, but purple's pretty nice. Now, I have to say, the little plushie out there kind of piqued my interest. Just kind of curious, first of all, I guess if that's for sale, and second of all, why? Why is that even there? Like, do you know something, about that plushie that, you want to share? Or I'm just curious. Do you look similar to the other guild that's perusing this area, The little eye
Hmm.
thingy, just looks like an eye. I don't know.
Lots of things have eyes.
Yeah, but it's like one big eye, you know. I'm just, you know. I mean, I'm just curious if it's related. I'm not even sure if it is.
Well, Mr. Likes Red, it's not for sale. In fact, it's the only thing that's not for sale. So I'm going to keep it.
That's fine. But just curious, you know, is there like a connection? Do you follow this? Is it related to the guild at all? I have no. I'm just kind of wondering. Honestly, I'm interested.
It's not related to the guild.
Wow.
What are you
Not at all.
accusing me of here?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I just thought, you know, you are beside the other guild, and you know, this is, I would assume, the rival guild potentially, and it's kind of weird, you know.
I'm
It's
not
kind of
beside
like,
any other guild.
I mean, you know, I mean, technically, if we're gonna be, you know, just a couple of blocks up here, you know, there's the Xanathar, not Xanathar, excuse me, that's the one I'm accusing you. I'm not accusing you, but the Xanatarian guild. It's like literally right there, and apparently there's a bar right across the street that is full of Xanatarians, and then, you know, there's this plushie that's like the potential rival guild. Just a little bit of, you know, it's just kind of weird. You know, I'm just, you know, making sure it's all good. Chill.
Chill. I don't know.
Are you part of the guild by any chance? I'm, you know, I don't know. You know. Do you follow them?
Who are you?
I'm Fume. Nice to meet you.
Hey, I'm Zablob. My name's on the front of the building. What, No, it's just a plushie. I just like it.
Inside check on that though.
Okay. Go ahead.
10. Sorry, 11.
11. Yeah, he seems.
12.
Oh, he
+6,
seems
not +5.
very deeply interested in it. Like he's getting like very defensive about it, and like that was like his first reaction was to get very defensive about it.
Like about the plushie itself, or about like the accusation?
The plushie.
Oh. Do you just have a special bond with the plushie, I guess? Or?
I do.
Oh.
And it's gonna stay there.
No, it's a nice plushie. It just piqued my interest. It's a nice looking plushie. I'm kind of curious also. I don't know. I'm just, for the sake of conversation, maybe, you know, you tell me some information, I buy a little something from you. I'm just.
You
Is there
buy a
some-
little something. What if I want to buy something from you?
I have nothing to sell. What are you gonna buy from me?
Is your eye for sale? Can I buy
What
your
eye?
eyes?
I don't have any eyes. You mean like my literal eyes?
Your eyes.
No, my literal eyes are not for sale. I'm not asking for your eyes.
Well, neither is mine.
I don't want your eyes.
Well, that thing is my eye.
Well, it's not really your eye. I mean, it's a
I like
plushie.
it. I like it just as much.
So are you willing to part with your literal eyes more than that?
Neither. All
So you don't
three.
like it? Oh. Well, if you have to choose them, you know, just out of curiosity.
I would choose your eyes to
Well,
get
that's
out
not
of here.
that wasn't. I was gonna buy something,
Okay.
but I mean, you're being kind of rude.
You're being kind of rude.
Is there? So there. Okay. You know what? What do you have for sale?
Everything except for that.
Do you have
You
any
buy shells
potions?
if you want.
Not sure. Potions. I'm interested in potions. You have
I don't have-
potions?
No,
You just said everything.
well, I don't have those.
So you don't have
can
everything.
see.
Oh.
Everything you can see here.
Okay. What do I see?
So it is a huge assortment of trinkets. So there's like the bone pipes that I mentioned before. There's no longer the doorknob or the thing. There's all kind of add-on here. So there's the hilt from the broken
Oh,
sword.
there was the envelope you mentioned. I'm actually interested in that. What is that?
Which one?
There was an envelope to some like murder party.
Yeah, so there was like an purple envelope with purple ink. It's just an invitation to a murder mystery party.
Yeah, I'll point to that and I'll be like, what is that thing there? Is that for sale? What is that? It kind of
Yeah.
looks interesting. Murder?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
how much is it?
1 gold. Everything in the shop, 1 gold.
1 gold for a piece of paper? Why is
Yeah,
that worth
piece
so
of paper.
much? Okay, well, why is it worth so much?
Because it's purple.
Just because it's purple?
Well, yeah.
Okay. What's the, how much is that thing directly behind you worth? And
What-
does he look?
Yeah.
Okay, as he looks, I'm gonna try swiping the envelope.
You're gonna swipe the envelope.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check. minus your D8 because of the fall. Murphy.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I have a backup plan if he finds out. Whoa. Mine is a D8?
Yes.
Where the fuck is the D8 on this shit? This is the D8. Okay, hold on. So it's
-5.
a 4?
It's a 4? Okay. Well, his perception was a 19. So he kind of like whips back and he whips forward. He's, what are you doing?
Just having a closer look before I buy this thing. I can't just buy it without looking at it.
Give me a deception check.
Oh, that's much better. 24.
24? Oh, you're lucky. I got a 30-20 over here. Okay. Well, do you want it or not? I don't like where this is headed.
You know, this situation has been kind of tense. I'll buy just to kind of ease the tension a little bit, makes you a little bit happier, I think. How about this? I'll add an extra half a gold if you actually tell me more information about your connection with this plushie, if there is anything more to talk about.
A whole gold. 2 gold. Total.
And you'll tell me everything.
I'll tell you something.
Well, it depends on what that something gives me. 2 gold, I mean, I'm paying an extra gold. I expect that something to be more than just something.
Oh,
I'll give you
fine.
half a gold for something. I'll give you a full gold for more than something.
And he just kind of like turns his head and holds out his hand.
Yeah, I'll give him 2 gold.
That has to stay there. Because I'm not the only one who looks out that window.
What do you mean you're not the only one that looks out that window? Are you saying that thing is literally watching?
Something's watching through it.
Something is watching through it, and wow. Something, what's that something?
Well, that's going to cost more gold than you have.
Well, how much gold? I have gold.
50.
Make it 10.
And he just kind of walks back to his desk, grabs his pipe, lights it up, smokes from it.
11. Okay. Fine. You know what? Whatever. I mean, hey, that was pretty interesting. So, I will say that was worth the extra gold. Honestly, it was. Thank you for that. And yeah, there's nothing else I want here. So, thank you for your kind gesture, I guess. I don't know. Thanks for the envelope, I guess, as well. Hopefully, this wasn't a waste of money, and maybe I'll see you later. Maybe I won't.
Enjoy your red hair. Have a nice day.
Oh, I will enjoy my red hair. And I'll walk out.
Okay.
So what's the envelope that I have?
So it is an invitation to a murder mystery party.
Yes.
It's very generic. It's written in purple, and it's giving you a date sometime in the following season, which is going to be kind of like the fall.
Yeah, let me add that to my list. Okay. So I'm pretty much done for now.
Yep. Okay, so I'll jump over to whoever was going into the bar.
Me and Corbin.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys walk in, and it's a similar setup to last night, same bartender, but very sparsely now filled. So there's 2 tables, each with 3 people at them, spread apart, one on one side, one on the other. And the people that are still sitting in those chairs at 6 in the morning are about as ragged as you could imagine. Just their heads are bobbling. One table's just not even talking to each other. They're just kind of like looking around the room. And the other ones are just kind of getting a little bit rowdy, but in like a subdued way.
I'll just nudge Corbin. I'll be like, what were we do? Why did we come here again?
We're hoping to get. Maybe we can schmooze somebody into talking to us about why they took Floon, or really why they want to take Bernaire and accidentally took Floon.
We're looking.
Go ahead.
We're looking for somebody who is part of the the
Zentrum.
guild, whatever it is. Zentrum.
Yes.
Okay.
Ideally, it does seem that
There it is.
they get off on stealing rich kids. So yeah, maybe we look for that and go from there.
Can I look around for anybody with the tattoo of the Zentrum?
Yeah, I won't make you roll for it. Nobody's here with one.
Shit.
Is this just a bar, or does it have like rooms to stay at?
It's pretty straightforward. Like, it's a pretty beat down
Tavern.
place. The only
Okay.
room is like the back room.
I'll say to myself, what's life without a little bit of risk? And then I'm just gonna loudly say, fuck the Never Embers. And see what the reaction is.
And the quiet table just kind of like turns their head. And like one of them like raises a stein. The other two just like fall onto the table.
Oh god.
And he just drinks it and falls back. The other table, the one that's like a little bit ratty, they're like, ah, fuck that guy. God, such a stupid idiot. Stupid kids. Idiots. All of them are idiots. Idiots.
I'm gonna nudge Dorian. I'm gonna say, maybe we start there.
Yeah, I don't think these guys are a threat, and it might be easy to get some information from. Maybe we buy them a drink or two.
Let's do it. And then I'll call over the bartender. And there's how many? There's a couple of tables. There's like a little rowdier table and then like an incredibly drunk table.
Yeah.
Who's
incredible?
Who's at the table that said like, yeah, fuck them, they're idiots?
So they're all just humans, just 3 human dudes. And they're in some pretty tattered, dark clothes. You can smell them from here.
Okay. I'm gonna call. Can we get around for everybody at the table? And then I'm also gonna say, and a milk, please. And then start walking over to their table.
And they just kind of look at you. We were about to order another one, so good timing, little fella.
Yeah, no, but it looked like your glasses were getting empty, so I thought, I mean, the enemy of my enemy is a friend. Fuck the Never Embers. Right, Dorian?
I agree. Fuck them all.
They're dumb. They're so dumb.
I mean, what were they thinking coming in and, making a huge scene in here the other night? That Renaire's probably getting what he deserves right about now.
I don't know who's dumber though. The ones with the name, or the ones looking for the ones with the name. They didn't even get him.
They didn't even get him. They got the wrong guy.
Yeah, they left him, but then he's an idiot. He walked down the street trying to find his friend. Good a dummy. You're not gonna find him. That guy's probably dead.
Well, what about Renair, he's probably run off out of the city by now, huh?
No, you don't listen. Renair followed his friend who was captured and went looking for him. What an idiot, right?
What an idiot. Yeah, absolutely what an idiot. I can't believe that he would just give himself up like that.
I don't know if they got him, but you know they probably got him.
Well, what about a couple nights later? What sparked the Xanathar? What were they doing in the area?
They're just cool boy. They're everywhere now. You know? Why? Like, go back to your dumpster or wherever, you're from. And just stay in there.
Agreed. Back to the dumpster with him. But yeah, my friend Dorian here, fuck, I got nothing. My friend Dorian here, fuck, I got nothing, dude. Fuck. My friend Dorian, you were saying something about we're Xanathar, right?
That
Just start fishing, dude.
well, where do they hang out? We know about the warehouse. Is that their dumpster? Is that where they hang out? The warehouse down on Candle Lane?
Oh, that makes sense. That's where he was going. But, I don't know. The Zans are... They're everywhere. I don't know if they're... there. But that does make sense. That's where that Never Ember was going. You guys are smart, creatures.
Well,
It's
yeah, the warehouse there has some shipments. Do you know how they make their money? Could that possibly be it?
A warehouse? Making shipments. That sounds right to me.
Do you know what they're selling?
Oh, probably something good. Right? Right?
I mean, how do you feel about... You don't like them, do you? You said they could crawl back to their dumpsters where they came from?
The Zans?
Yeah.
Yeah, all they do is cause trouble.
You know what we should do?
Drink?
We should egg their warehouse.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check here.
yeah.
Persuasion?
Ooh.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's stupid. I'm not. You sound like a Never Ember. That's stupid.
I sound like a Never Ember.
Wow.
You said they were garbage.
Are garbage.
Are you a Never Ember?
No. I don't think so.
I'm just saying we should, get them out of here. Show them that they're not welcome.
You know what? I'm gonna walk right by there on my way home anyways. And I'm gonna take a big old leak. Right on that front door. How's that sound?
I think that sounds like a great plan. And I'll buy him another drink. And make sure it's, a hefty stream.
I'm gonna hold it in just for you.
Well, gentlemen, it was great chatting with you guys. We gotta get going. Sun's rising, and work's not gonna take care of itself. And then I'll start getting up to leave.
I'll say if you pay your bill, it's gonna be 6 copper out of your pocket, Corbin, and 2 out of yours, Dorian. Okay. So I'll say that you guys reconvene in the middle of the street, and there is a point that I would like to end on that's coming in a few seconds. So if you guys can bear with me on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and tell me what you're gonna do here.
You say we're just leaving, right? Sorry, I was
Yeah.
marking my money down.
Yeah.
Then yeah, we'll just reconvene with Devalia, see what Fume's doing, and try and group back up.
Okay. You know what? Actually, I think that's actually a better spot to call it. I'll just say you guys reconvene in the middle of the street. And that'll be it. We'll call it there.
Nice.
Way to get punched in the face, buddy.
What do you think?
All part of the plan. The master plan.
Oh.
Of getting punched in the face. Oh.
The session was only 3 hours, but it felt like a 5-hour session.
Yeah, it felt very long.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's a lot.
There's a lot going on.
Yay!
And I think it's so poetic that we started the episode here, we finished the last episode here, and we finished this one here.
Oh my god, this is gonna be like our spawn point.
Oh, yeah. Start and end here every time.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Dang. Great session, guys.
Yeah, good work, everyone.
Good session now.
Dude, Fume, you're
Yeah,
gonna
that-
get us fucking killed, man. You're gonna get us
He's a
fucking
wild spirit, man. What can I say?
He's a fucking wild spirit, man. You should have been a goddamn druid, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It'll get fun.
I really look forward to this this campaign, man.
Me
There's
too.
so much cool shit.
Same. Especially now that I didn't know how easily that we would be able to gather information and actually, because I'm not the brightest bulb, so I don't think I could be a detective IRL.
Oh,
And
that's
neither
so
can my
sad.
character. So I'm
You
glad
did a good job.
I'm glad the information's coming in
One way or
Yeah.
another.
one way or another.
Yeah.
I'm feeling. Whoa, shit! I mean, those stones were probably a mile long, don't you guys think? All the stones that we walked.
Oh, it's almost
Surely.
level up.
Fuck! Surely that was a mile's worth of stones.
Guy just wants levels.
He just wants level.
Kind of that early.
Surely that was fucking. Surely we should be level 2 before we go die in the warehouse. God damn it! We're fucking dead,
I mean,
man.
I don't know. I don't think you need levels. You guys smoked that troll. I don't
Yeah.
think you need it. you know?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
You're flexing on this campaign.
That was way too easy.
Fuck, dude.
Actually, I was kind of nervous about. I haven't been looking at HP, but with the punch to the face and then the climb up the wall, I was
Yeah.
like, man,
I was
Fume could
ready.
Go down.
I was genuinely. I was like,
I didn't take damage on the climb.
All right, guys. I'm scramming. I'm saying goodbye on behalf of the stream. Thank you guys. We love you guys for watching. We'll be live next Monday. So appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And we'll see you guys then.